Okay, there we go. We're on.
Sweet.
All right, we here.
We here. We in the house.
Yeah, looks like everything's up and running properly. We got a commercial break right now, so I don't know what happened on that second play. I saw the first play of the game. Rivers aired it out to Pittman, but they couldn't connect. It was good coverage and, kind of underthrown because he's
Rivers
old.
aired it. He aired it out like over 10 yards or something.
Yeah, it was like 30 yards downfield or something. Like
Oh
deep
wow! I
shot
didn't
to start
realize
the
he still
game.
had those capabilities.
No, it was flat. So
Well, yeah, but still, I didn't know he could like physically like throw like 30 yards.
Nah, bro.
That's impressive.
Unc still got it. That's what we're going with. Unc still got it. That's what kids say these days, right?
I assume if there's a commercial, there was an injury, which wouldn't be good.
Or a timeout, which I'm hoping it was a timeout.
That would be better. It'd be a weird coaching decision, but maybe there's like one of those like delay of game timeouts or something like that.
Quite possible.
Yeah, their center's hurt apparently. Yeah, someone's hurt.
Is that Kelly?
I don't know.
I think they still have Ryan Kelly as center. He's pretty good.
It's a Tanner Bortolini.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. But hopefully he's all right.
Poor guy. Yeah,
let me hop
hopefully
on
he's all right.
Twitter real quick, where I have all my sources. I say my sources as if it isn't our dual Twitter account. I'm the one following everyone, though.
Yeah. Infinite source of knowledge and wisdom, Twitter.
I mean, honestly, you follow the right people, you'll get it. You'll get the right information.
True. Yes.
Let's see.
It looks like he's okay, or he's going to the tent. At least he's going up on his own power.
Oh, so you're ahead of me.
Yes. Essentially. We'll see.
Yeah, you're
we'll
about
after
3 seconds ahead of me.
I like those Colts like helmets and uniforms, but those black helmets really sharp.
Yeah, I've seen better, but
yeah, he's gonna take it from the shotgun, still audibling or whatever, taking their time. Okay, he's gonna snap. He's gonna drop back. He's gonna throw. It's caught by Taylor for a first down and then some. That's about a gain of like 20 yards.
So all right, you're about 6 seconds ahead of me there.
Okay, I'll pause it. Okay, so I have 13:58, 13:57.
Okay, well now I'm ahead. I'm at 13:49.
Oh, that's awkward.
Hold up. What are you at right now?
43.
Okay, I'm still slightly ahead. Hold up. Okay, hang on.
36, 35.
I'm 34, so I'm 1 second ahead now.
That's fine.
Okay, Rivers taking a shot here for the first down. It's caught at the 40, to the 35. Josh Downs.
That offense is moving based off like 3 or 4 plays. That's a moving offense.
No, Phillip Rivers not afraid to use his arm here to punish the defense. I mean, we're expecting the short passes like the one to Taylor a moment ago. And I guess that one was a wide open receiver as well. So, hey, if the receivers are going to get open, Rivers is capable of hitting them within 20 yards. So, I mean they better get it together.
He's still accurate. He knows the playbook really well. So, yeah, this doesn't necessarily shock me. He's going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor on the draw.
Yeah, not a very effective play there. Only a few yards.
Not a lot.
Alrighty, well, they're in field goal range at this point. I mean, we saw last week they played close with Seattle, and Seattle only needed field goals to beat them, but it was just admirable that Indianapolis was in that game at all. No one really expected that necessarily, so... At the 31 here, Rivers in shotgun formation, Downs in motion, lining up on the other side of the field now. It's like he's audibling at the O-line. That's why they wanted Rivers here. He can read the defense and he can make changes and find guys open. He knows how to run the offense. He's dropping back to pass. He throws. It's into traffic. Warren couldn't bring that one in around the 15. Oh, wow. Good play by the defense, Upton Stout for the 49ers with the pass breakup.
Good heads-up play by the defense. I think he got the ball where he wanted, but there were just too many 49ers surrounding him.
Yeah, like we said, just threw it into coverage, threw it into traffic. Not the greatest choice. I mean, if it gets there faster, then Warren probably reels it in, but that's a hard catch to make. And Stout with just a great heads-up play, getting his arm in there. Rivers thought he had it, I'm sure. Knows he should have had it.
If he had a little bit more velocity to it, it could have been a good play.
Empty backfield for Rivers on 3rd and 7. They got it at the 31, so they're in field goal range. Just don't take a sack here. They're bringing some pressure. Flag on the play. He checks it down. Pittman's going to get the first down, pending the flag.
Yeah, pending the flag. That's obviously a huge component here.
I don't know what it was, but they let the play go on, so I would assume it's not a false start. Otherwise, why would you let it... Okay, well, it's a false start. I hate when they do that, because generally, if it's a false start, you just blow the whistle... Oh, that's illegal formation. I still think if it's a pre-snap penalty, you ought to blow the play dead instead of have them play it out. What if someone gets injured on the play? That's completely unnecessary.
Yeah, it's not ideal. But no, yeah, just one of those. Yeah, it is kind of weird. They let it play out, but...
I mean, it's obviously a hypothetical scenario, such as a player getting injured on a play that shouldn't happen, but... The fact that that is even a possibility is disgusting. We've already seen so many injuries. The game last night in particular, I know you probably didn't get to see most of that game, but it was injuries left and right. Absolutely gross to watch. As we've got ball to 36 here, Rivers, shotgun formation. Downs moves over to the right side of the field. Rivers takes a snap, drops back. He's got good protection. He throws. It's going to be caught. And Downs, I think he's going to get the first down.
I think he got the first down. Wow.
Good stuff from Josh Downs.
Again, just open, not the deepest pass, but he got the catch and likely the first down.
They're going to give him that first down there, and I mean, that looked like it was going to be short of the first down, just a short throw to Downs, who got open, made a guy miss. Good effort there by the receiver out of North Carolina. Hey, Sudoku, welcome on in. Go Colts. Hey, same here. Go Colts. Let's see the Niners go down to Phillip Rivers. And we've got Warren gaining a few yards.
Yeah, I wish I could root for the Colts, but like I'm supposed to root against them. But I'm glad Phillip Rivers is still slinging it.
I mean, you probably don't have to worry about them.
I was also thinking of that, but like, yeah, I don't know. They're at 8 wins, right? We're at 10.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose next week and they win their next 2, or I guess if they win one more, you stay at 10 wins and they go up to 9. Then week 18 makes it interesting. Ball at the 20.5-yard line here. Shotgun formation. Old man Rivers, what have you got? He's dropping back. I think somebody jumped. He's airing it out. It may be a free play. That's going to be caught by Pittman.
Touchdown.
That is Alec Pierce with the touchdown. And I think someone jumped off sides. That's going to stand. Indianapolis strikes first. Old man still got it.
I said earlier I'm not shocked, but now I'm shocked. Just how efficient Rivers has been this drive. I know he's not like, he's not like running around like Josh Allen or anything like that, but he's been so freaking efficient.
I mean, that was a really impressive drive from him. I don't know how much of it is him having it and how much of it is the game planning and the coaching, because I'm sure, they've had 8 days to plan for this game now. I'm sure Steichen has put together a great game plan, and it's showing on that first drive, and it's going to be interesting to see if the Niners can adjust on defense. We've talked about all season how this defense has dealt with injuries. We're wondering if it'll catch up.
There's like black stuff falling from the sky.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello, Education Impact. Welcome on in. Old man Rivers, let's go.
But no, to your point, I think something that maybe like we haven't talked about and haven't realized maybe up to this point is that like, remember last week, Phillip Rivers only had like probably 2 practices, maybe 3. Just literally just came off the couch, and now he's like had like a whole week, a whole like game plan revolved around him, things like that. So hypothetically, he's gonna be way more prepared and way more sharp. And
no, I don't think that's a hypothetical. I think that's a definite here. He's absolutely way more prepared now. And this is a much easier defense to face than the Seattle defense a week ago, one of the best units in the league. And this is one of the most injured units in the league for San Francisco. They've played well through the injuries, but still, they have had some weaknesses in that secondary. And it looks like Rivers is going to be able to exploit that today.
Yeah, and if he keeps this up, like, the Colts aren't necessarily dead. They might have dug themselves too much of a hole at this point, but... they're not eliminated yet.
Look, if they win today, the game against Jacksonville next week is huge. Now, that is a surging Jacksonville team. Trevor Lawrence is playing out of his mind right now. Like, if he'd been playing the way he's been playing lately, if that had been his season-long, game-by-game play, then he'd probably be the MVP this year. So that's how well he's playing right now. Trevor but they Lawrence, also are, they're due for a letdown, so I guess that's a possibility. It'll be interesting to talk about that one in our predictions.
Yeah, that would be a Jags game to like lose. I'd be all for it, but honestly, when I saw that game, they lost to or they beat the Broncos. I'm just like, yeah, we're probably gonna go on the road in the playoffs. And just like play whomever we play, whether it be the Pats, Broncos, or like Jags, or however it goes.
Yeah, I think you're probably going on the road, not just because of the Jags' success, but now I'm a lot more concerned about your game next week with the Chargers. I haven't decided who I'm picking yet, but I've been assuming all year you guys just have a clear matchup advantage with your D-line against their O-line, but that's not been mattering in their games. And meanwhile, their defense looks like it may shut down your offense, so I don't know where I lean on that as of right now, but it's no longer a gimme.
I mean, this year we've really risen to the occasion. Like, we've had really good games against, like, good teams, like the Bills. And, like, the Chiefs. Well, I guess the Chiefs aren't
I mean, even the Browns can say that, right? No, I'm just kidding. Well, don't worry.
Yeah, so, like, just because we had a close win against the Raiders doesn't necessarily mean I'm necessarily worried about this game. But also, you could say we are due for a loss. We've won 7 in a row.
Yes, you have the longest winning streak in the league right now. You are definitely due for a loss.
Yes, and we'd like to keep it that way, but just one of those. I could definitely see us losing that game. I mean, you might even say the Chargers are due for loss as well. I'm not entirely sure, but it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. Also, while we're talking about, I did learn. Now it depends if I'll be pulled by family to like watch the game with them. But I thought I was gonna be on a trip during that game, but I'm actually not. So, which is good because then I'll get to actually watch the game. Yeah. So, if I'm not pulled into some family thing, I might be down to do a live stream, but I'll let you know.
We'll see. The Niners are going to field this kickoff at the 10 and take it up to the 30, by the way, so decent enough return. Nothing crazy, nothing special.
Yeah.
San Francisco offense going to have to answer here. I don't know that they necessarily expected a lot of pressure in this one, but Indianapolis striking first definitely set the tone.
Yes, for sure. I mean, you're down 7-0. It's the first. It's been the first drive, and you feel like you should respond. It's not like you have to get a touchdown, obviously, but if you fall flat and just like punt right back to them, and they start to look more efficient, then it's just not looking great.
Yeah, man. Hey, how about Alec Pierce? By the way, I'm pretty sure he caught the touchdown from Rivers last week as well. So that is 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks for him. He's got to be feeling pretty happy. As the San Francisco running back Christian McCaffrey takes it for 5 yards on his first carry of the night. There have been some concerns about McCaffrey in this game not having a ton of room on the ground because the Colts' run defense has actually been all right. It's that secondary that's cost them at times this year. So you would expect Brock Purdy to ball out here and McCaffrey to have a slower day. We've also talked about in the past, and it's not a popular discussion for other people, McCaffrey's not actually been that efficient on the ground these days. Not at all.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of it on the passing game, but yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Oh, what a catch!
Wow. George Kittle. How about him? One of the best tight ends in the league. Probably the best overall tight end in the league right now. Unless you want to give it to Trey McBride.
One of the best tight ends in the league. Might be hyperbolic, but it's got to be like a top, like,
he's top 2. Undoubtedly top 2 right now. Yeah. Oh, all time?
Do you think he's top 20 all time, like tight ends?
Top 20? Yeah, absolutely top 20 all time.
Do you think he's like top 10?
I would have to look down the list of all-time tight ends, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an all-time tight end. I just don't know like how loosely we necessarily say that, but
yeah. And Sudoku says the 49ers have no pass rusher. I agree with that. The injury is playing a part there. Purdy checks that one down.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a McCaffrey, of course? That figures. And Sudoku says he's got the Colts winning today. I admire that, honestly, because we were not brave enough to go with Indy. That might come back to bite us in our pick'em, although I have no risk here since this is not a swing game. But I wanted to take the Colts in this one. I just couldn't do it. I got to see it first, and so far we're seeing it.
Yes.
We got 2nd and 4 here in Colts territory because of the big catch for Kittle. That was about 25 yards. McCaffrey gets the handoff here. He's got some space down across the 25. I think down at the 24. McCaffrey has more room to run so far than we may have expected. I say we. That was my thing. I don't know what you thought about McCaffrey and his chances in the ground game here.
I mean, that was a pretty good gain for sure. I think you like to see those run plays where they're just like chunk 7-10 yard plays. So that's a pretty good run.
Yeah, I mean, the Niners' offensive line is playing physical ball so far. It looks like they are definitely winning the line of scrimmage battle there.
Another handoff.
Yeah, McCaffrey is being fed today. I don't blame him. This one doesn't go quite as far. That's the usual McCaffrey run of 2 to 3 yards.
Mm-hmm.
If Colts win out, do they need help to get in the playoffs? No, if they win out and get to 11 wins, that's a good question. If they win out and get to 11 wins, I think they would get in over the Texans, would they not?
Unless no.
Because you would lose to Indy in Week 18 and finish at 11 wins, even if you beat the Chargers.
LA were at 11.
Yeah, I don't know who has the tiebreak there.
Yeah, it would depend on who has the tiebreak. I'm not exactly sure either. Haven't really had to.
You would be 4-2 in division play. They would be, they'd have to beat the Jags and you guys. They'd also be 4-2, I believe. Purdy airing this one out into the end zone. That is a touchdown. The 49ers strike back on their first possession.
Is that Bryant? Oh, DeMarcus.
That is DeMarcus Robinson of all the Niners who could catch a pass here in the end zone.
That's crazy. Wow.
All right. Hey, we got some fireworks here.
What a fourth quarter. It's been so... fourth quarter. First quarter. It's been so
Rivers looks so mad.
Yeah.
Please, somebody meme that. That is great.
By like a few seconds. I'm just going to pause just a little bit. Yeah, somehow I got ahead of you. I'm not sure how.
I have no idea how you got ahead of me. Because I guess I fell behind.
You were talking. I'm like, touchdown. Touchdown.
So weird.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, appreciate you not giving anything away, Education Unpacked. Although, I think we still have like a 15-second delay between messages, so we probably would also still miss it. Maybe.
You're probably fine to say stuff.
I need to work on that, though. I need to see if we can get rid of that delay. I didn't realize until observing the stream yesterday how bad the delay actually is. I always thought it was just me being slow to read stuff in the chat because I get distracted during games, but no, there's a genuine 15-second delay between the chat and the stream. Weird.
Yeah, the delay might just be, I don't know, it might just be what it is. I'm not entirely sure if there's a way we can fix that or not, but...
There's got to be something in the... Gotta be something here. I'm behind you all still. Nice. That's great. I wonder how that happened.
Huh. That's funny.
Well, heck of a game so far. Hopefully the rest of the game is just as good. You'd hate for it to turn into a blowout somehow.
Yeah, that's true. No, you hate for it to turn into a blowout. We want the shootout like this, where like each team is just throwing punches.
Right. And so far, that's what we're getting. There's no telling if it'll stay that way, but it's looking like, as expected, the Niners are going to be able to move the ball. The question is going to be, can the Colts keep moving the ball? We didn't see a whole lot of Jonathan Taylor on the ground game that first drive. It was mostly Rivers airing it out, just like we all expected, of course. Yep, definitely. Mm-hmm. Totally expected that.
For sure.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if that is the approach they stick with, or if they'll try to establish the run game more thoroughly here on the next drive.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting to see, like, what approach they take moving forward. Probably depend on, like, Phillips' form and, like, how he does in, like, the coming plays. You know, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Look, if Rivers can keep throwing the ball across the field and converting first downs and everything, that's great. Let's do that. That's going to be fun to watch. You know, that's my type of football anyway.
Yes.
We still got the commercial break here, so we're just filling time here. Waiting.
Filling time.
Can we get rid of commercials? Do we really need them?
Not like it doesn't make them money or something.
Who cares about money?
Right, yes.
Alrighty. Well, looking forward to the return of the game here, which is coming up now. 49ers are about to kick off. I've already moved the ball on the graphics, so they better not screw this up. The Colts better take possession here. It'd be mighty unfortunate if I had to fix what I've already...
Be rather wild.
Yeah. Alrighty. Here we go. Kick is up and away. Colts are going to return this one. Fielded at the 9. Makes it across the 20. 25. Gonna go short of the 30, though. Oh, the ball. Oh, my gosh. They lost the ball. The ball pops out. The 49ers take over. What did I say? I said don't mess this up, Indy.
Oh, boy. Wait, what happened? That's crazy.
The one time I put the ball over there before it actually changed possession.
Wow.
Wow. That is insane, man. Gosh. Just on the return, somebody punched that ball out. Amir Abdullah on the return there.
Yeah.
I don't know who punched it out, but they did a good job. Ball hits the ground, Niners player jumps on it. Good grief. Now, we had a competitive game, and now we have to worry a bit more, because that is a huge swing there. 49ers have a chance to go up 14-7 here, just like that.
That's true. Yeah, that definitely alters the football game. I mean, you're expecting a shootout. Teams are going to be trading punches and things like that, but just doesn't, just goes the other way on
I'm
that
taking a
one.
shot here if I'm San Francisco. They're going to check this one down 5 yards. Kittle gets about 12, though. That's going to be a first down.
Pretty good play.
George Kittle's unstoppable, man. I don't know if you checked his stats, but he's got 67 reception yards in the past 5 games, at least. He's had a great season since he's returned from his early season injury.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, he's an absolute monster. Yeah, for sure.
When did we start this channel? So we started in, I think it was March of 2023, and we covered stuff in the off season, and then just stopped. We just stopped. we were busy. We stopped doing this, and then earlier this year is when we really started. The official start's always going to be early 2023, but early 2025 is really when we started actually trying on this channel, and this is the first time we've actually done content during the NFL season, so.
Right.
I would say that the real start of the channel is basically this year, but officially, technically, it was 2 years ago, March 2023. It was
like, first time was like a trial run, just kind of like trying it out, and then at some point we're just like, yeah, let's just do it, just actually do it this time. So the crazy thing is, we'll have to think about this as we get bigger, but those 2023 videos are still like public.
Yeah, do we want to delete those? Because they're so bad.
We could like private them, and then just like maybe like when we get really big, we have some like Patreons where if you're subscribed, you get access to them or something like that. But like, I
feel like that's a punishment, giving people the privilege to watch those.
I'm sure some people will be like, oh, where are your old videos? But no, I'm kind of half joking there, but yeah, I don't really think they give us that much value, any of the old ones. Maybe some
it's just the I guess it's like we're authentic and genuine, so why would we hide where we started? The Niners have first and goal already, by the way, at the 3.5 yard line. I assume they're handing it off and punching it in here, but it could be play action to Kittle.
Yeah,
nope, it's a handoff, and Robinson with the carry is only going to gain 1 yard.
A little short.
And Sudoku has rewinded 40-ish seconds, so he's no longer behind. That's great. Okay, love it. Yeah, leave them up to chronicle your growth. Yeah, that's another part of it too. We can always kind of track that.
The thing is, though, it's kind of like you had like 2 growths. Like you had like 2023, and then we just I don't know. It's hard to say.
I mean, we gained about 80 subs that off season of 2023, I think, and then lost probably about 25 in between during that break. So yeah. I mean, I'm sure some of our old stuff was decent, but a lot of it, at least the very early stages, it was just, you could tell at least with me, I obviously had no idea how to talk on a streamer video in front of a camera. You can tell now I've gotten a lot more comfortable doing that.
I'm not exactly saying that I was like, some talking head, but yeah, I think it was pretty rough.
Well, you were also the lead in basically all the stuff we did too. I feel like these days I'm doing a lot of the leading, and I feel like we've got a better flow that way,
That's true. I think so. Yeah, somehow it just works that way. Sometimes it's just better, one person takes the lead, the other is kind of the sidekick. But yeah,
well, it's not like a sidekick thing. It's sort of like with the announcers in the games. It's like we have the one commentator who's the more anecdotal one and bringing up stats and whatnot, and then there's the color commentator, Purdy's going to launch this one, and it's going to be a touchdown, just like that. The Niners strike again. That is McCaffrey in the end zone with the reception, and, man,
touchdown. Yep.
Costly fumble by the Colts, and the 49ers are pretty happy.
Away from the touchdown. I thought the color commentator was, like, the anecdotal, I thought there was, like, play-by-play and color commentator.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was trying to remember,
Well, we know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, like Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth. of course, that's a interesting example, but Mike Tirico is the play-by-play, right? And Chris Collinsworth is not the play-by-play.
Yeah, that's about right.
Probably better that way, maybe. Actually, maybe it actually should be switched so that he doesn't have time to,
talk about Mahomes on every play.
Well, no, he would be talking about Mahomes. Like, I don't know. It's pretty interesting, but yeah, I mean, Brady Burkhart's the play-by-play. Brady's the color commentator. So.
Now, here's a question. Who's your favorite announcer in sports? Because for me, it's probably Kevin Harlan. I think he's the most fun to listen to.
Yeah, Kevin Harlan is pretty good. I like Mike Tirico. I like It's hard to say. I personally like Tony Romo, but I know he's not for everyone. But I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't
Greg
mind
Olson's
him.
good.
Greg Olson's awesome. I'm biased, but he's awesome. And Brady should have never been elevated above him. That was a joke.
He's only up there because he has like 7 Super Bowl wins and just like is entitled. But no, Greg Olson's really, really good. I'd say like those guys. I mean, I think Ian Eagle's pretty good.
I'm just waiting for you to say J.J. Watt, but I forget you're not biased like I am.
Yeah, I also just forgot that he just commentates. But yeah,
hey, I don't think I've listened to him yet, but he's calling the Panthers game on Sunday, so I'll hear him a little bit.
No, J.J. Watt, actually, I'm shocked I didn't remember him. He's actually really, really good. And like he has like such a distinct like kind of voice. Like I really like him. But honestly, do you want to know who my least favorite commentator is? I've decided. Do you want to guess?
Go for it. Who is it?
Dan Orlovsky.
He's got some bad takes too.
I feel like I listen to him and it's like sometimes I'll listen to him not realizing it's him and it's like, who is this guy? Like it's like
that's fair.
Dan Orlovsky. Of course it's him.
There aren't really any pro level like NFL commentators that I just dislike. I never had a problem with Collinsworth. I thought he was just kind of funny, so I don't like him, don't dislike him.
Here. I don't know. I just think he's funny too. I don't like dislike him or think he's necessarily even that bad or anything like that. I just think he's funny.
At the college level, there's a guy, Gary Danielson. He used to call the CBS SEC games every week. Now he's doing Big Ten games, so I never hear from him because I don't watch Big Ten games generally. But he was the worst to listen to, just absolute worst. And that's a very common opinion from SEC football fans in general. It's just awful to listen to. Hopefully he's doing better now, though. He's not, but... you like Sanchez before? Yeah, he had some mishaps off the field, to say the least. Yeah, that was a wild story. Your offense couldn't score.
Wild, yeah.
It is kind of baffling. Your offense couldn't score a single touchdown against Indy. Like I'm not sure what happened in that because I don't think I really watched that game at all. But Indy's pass defense, you guys should have been able to exploit it, sort of like San Francisco is. And Indy with a good return across the 35 here. Yeah, I doubt that Sanchez will ever be back. No, surely not. No one's going to take him back after that, you would think. Then again, you would also have thought that no one was going to play Deshaun Watson again, but the Cleveland Browns exist, so there you go.
Yeah, maybe in like 5 years, if he gets like settlements or whatever, he'll get some like college gig or something like that, but he's never going to be at that level for sure, and surely not at Fox. Fox isn't going to have nothing to do with him.
No, it'd be bad PR, and they know better than that.
Sure. Yes.
All right, and the Colts did keep the ball this time on the return, so now I will move it. Last time I moved it before the return, and, well, of course, they fumbled it. They got it at the 34 here. Let's see if Rivers can lead the team downfield again. This is their second drive. Rivers dropping back. He throws pretty quickly. It's going to be caught, and he's going to get about 8 yards. That is Josh Downs again, seemingly a favorite of Rivers so far tonight. Third target of the game, at least.
Yep.
All right, Rivers is precise. He looks comfortable out there. And the Colts offensive line, shout out to them. They're doing a great job keeping him up, and he's able to find receivers. A lot of these throws have been short throws, of course, but that's really all they need from him. They just have to be able to move the ball. And so far, Rivers is able to do that. It's really impressive. This guy's 44. I don't know how he's doing this.
Right. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. I mean, you think he's been like training and everything like that, but...
And Taylor takes the handoff for the first down, gets about 5 yards there. Colts are moving it. This is looking like it's going to be a good game. Looking like it.
Yes, it is definitely looking like it for sure. Just one of those. We'll see if the Colts can score on this possession. They really should, especially after the mishap and everything like that.
I mean, I wouldn't even say they should. I would say they need to. Because they're showing on defense they're not going to get a whole lot of stops in this game. Unless a switch flips here pretty soon for them. But this first quarter's been rough on that defense. Now, the second possession, of course, is just unfair because of special teams setting them up. Rivers trying to throw here. That's going to be another short pass. Couldn't connect with Downs that time. Receiver was being blanketed by the defender there. They want PI. They want holding. They're not going to get it, though.
They want whatever, but I don't think they're going to get it. It looked clean to me.
I'd have to see the replay. I did see he was really close, so it's possible, but they didn't call it. The age is one thing. Being on the couch for 5 years is what blows my mind. Yeah, that's crazy. I know everyone says he was just sitting on the couch. He's a grandpa. We're saying it like that to make it sound more impressive, but maybe behind the scenes he's been active and we don't realize it. Looking at him, he's a big dude. He looks like what a 44-year-old retired player would look like. But
grandpa, yep.
I mean, I guess he kind of looks like Ben Roethlisberger. And that's going to be a short pass completed. It's going to go for 10 yards on the first down. It's a very simple offense. It kind of reminds me in a way of the Philadelphia Eagles because they're very methodical with the short passes that then go 5 to 10 yards, and they have an elite running back to get a few yards when they need him to. It's kind of like that so far. And, you got Shane Steichen, the former offensive coordinator of the Philly Eagles. Maybe that's kind of similar. I think that's what we're seeing here tonight.
Yeah, very possible. I mean, just one of those. I think we're clearly seeing just like the brilliance of Shane Steichen before our eyes, and I kind of wonder, like, I assume they extend Daniel Jones, but
that's in question now. Rivers dropping back. He throws across the field. That is overthrown. Couldn't connect.
Just overthrown.
He had to get rid of that one. That time the pressure's actually getting to him.
Yes. No, when the pressure gets him, he's not going to be able to do much. But, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do at quarterback. I mean, on the one hand, like, what else are you going to do? It's not exactly like Joe Burrow's going to be available. So, they wouldn't have like a lot of options.
They don't have the capital to get Burrow when he is available, which I think there's a possibility there. But yeah, I don't know if they're still going to extend Danny Dimes because that's a big injury to sustain. And now you're having 44-year-old Rivers come out and play well. So Rivers dropping back now. He throws across the field. That's going to be caught at the 25. Yeah. Michael Pittman coming through there, I believe. Or is that Alec Pierce? They all look the same. Good grief. That's Alec Pierce again.
Crazy.
What number is Pittman? I was thinking he's 14. Is he 13?
I thought he's 14. I guess. Is he 12?
See, I thought he was 14, so I saw 14 and assumed that was Pittman.
I also would have thought 14. He's 11.
Good grief. I'll try to remember that. Pierce is 14. Pittman is not. Alec Pierce is up to 822 yards this season. He might go for 1,000. That's actually crazy. Very underrated receiver in this league.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Oh, end around here for downs. He's got some blocks. Gets tripped up, though, at the 22. That would have been a sick play. And Education Unpacked, thank you for that. Remember to hit the like button / thumbs up. Appreciate it. Hey, anyone listening? We're trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. We've only got another week and a half to do it. So, hey, we appreciate any help we can get. So if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that subscribe button. That way you catch all of our future content.
Yes, any support we get is greatly appreciated.
Rivers over 100 yards here in the first quarter is insane. Just absolutely insane. Cannot believe that.
I mean, on pace for like a 400-yard game.
Yeah. Ball at the 22, 2nd and 7. Rivers throws for the first down. It's caught by Downs. Down at the 9.
He is corralled inside. Around the 9-yard line.
Yeah, thrown out of bounds at the 9. Colts are moving. 1st and goal now. Sudoku says, I think we were just caught looking ahead to the Rams game and had a very basic and conservative game plan on offense. Basically didn't attack the injured Colts secondary at all. I mean, I guess that makes sense, and as it turns out, it worked out for you guys. So the run game kept getting stuffed. See, I believe that. Your run game has seemingly struggled a lot this year, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Oh, hang on. We got a carry here by Taylor. Makes it up to the 5. Hard run for him.
That's pretty hard. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, we got a flag. The ugly yellow, probably a hold.
Yes.
We'll see. See what the ref wants to say. It is a hold. That's unfortunate. Gonna back him up.
That's a bummer.
Dalton Tucker guilty on that one.
Dalton Tucker, the guilty party.
Yeah, Rivers only threw for 120 and a touchdown against Seattle. He's basically matched that year in the first quarter against the 49ers. That's insane. Like we said earlier, the Seattle defense last week that Rivers faced after just joining the team with not as much prep time as he has this week, that's an elite defense, one of the best in the league. This week it's the Niners, who people have talked the Niners up a ton. I'm still saying they're not a real Super Bowl contender. I don't see them winning their division. I don't think they're that good, and it's because of all the injuries they've sustained. They are fighting hard. They're playing well. They could very well win a playoff game, but they got too many problems overall, and it's unfortunate for them, but we are seeing the difference between the levels of defenses, like comparing Seattle and San Francisco. For the Niners, it's got to be on their offense to go deep into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And again, like the Colts have had like way more time to prepare for this game than they did last week. So
And it's shown, except on special teams, it has shown.
Right. Well, Philip Rivers doesn't play special teams, so
he looks like he should coach him, but oh well. That's the end of the first quarter, by the way, so we got another commercial break here. The score is 14-7. 49ers lead the Colts at the end of the first. Rivers, again, over 100 yards here to start the game. Absolutely ridiculous. You just know Tom Brady somewhere is watching this thinking, hey, I could do that. I'm going to come unretire too.
Yeah. No, you definitely think so. Sadly, I don't think he can because he partially owns an NFL team, but no, definitely like Brady, Breeze, Roethlisberger, they're all like, where's my shot?
Yeah. It would be pretty wild to see some of the other guys come out of retirement and play, too. I'm guessing we won't see something like this again for a while. It's also kind of crazy that Rivers is able to do this. Meanwhile, we got Russell Wilson, who hasn't retired. He's over there as a backup for the Giants. He got to play, and he's terrible. So it's kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy. I mean, it takes a certain type of quarterback to be able to like do that and play well.
Yeah, and Rivers is part of that old guard of pocket passers who can read the defense and make adjustments on the line, call an audible. I mean, he's an all-time great. He's going to be a Hall of Famer someday. It'll be another 5-6 years or so because he unretired. But still, that's another thing I really respect. Like, you're going to make it into the Hall of Fame someday. What's another 5 years of waiting going to do, right? You may as well come out there and play for the fun of it, for the love of the game. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, we still got commercials here, and hopefully we get through them soon. We got a big second quarter here. The Colts trying to tie up the game. Decent chance they will, the way their offense is moving right now. They've got it 5 yards out from the goal line. Hey, prediction time, Daniel. Who's getting the touchdown? If they get the touchdown.
Which Colts player's gonna get the touchdown?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Josh Downs.
Josh Downs, okay. I could see that.
Philip Rivers, Josh Downs, like dump off or something like that.
Yeah, with all the targets that he's been getting, I could definitely see that. Yes. I'm gonna go a little more bold and say if they get the touchdown, I'm calling Tyler Warren, the tight end. You know, Rivers loves his tight ends.
Good. Yes. No, that's entirely possible.
All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. Sudoku, I'll answer that in a moment. Here we go. What has Rivers got? Hopefully they take a shot here. He's dropping back to pass. Pressure comes. He dumps it off there, but it's batted into the air. Looking for Tyler Warren there, looks like. That's tough. That is tough.
He's batted in the air.
So are you sure Rivers gets into the Hall of Fame? I think so. I think he definitely has the stats, at least, to back it up. I know he didn't win a ring, but, I mean, he played for the Chargers. Who's going to fault him, am I right? But, no, I would imagine he's got the stats to get in, and I think there's a good chance he will. It might take some time. I don't know if he will be first ballot or not. It will depend who else is on that ballot. But, yeah, my guess is he gets in. As they've got it at the 18 here. Going to hand this ball off. Ugh. Don't love the play call there.
Yeah, it's 3rd and long now. But what was I going to say? Yeah, he probably gets in at some point. Probably not first ballot, but you feel like he just doesn't have a Super Bowl win or even like necessarily like a signature. Like, I think the other argument, he doesn't really have a signature like playoff moment. Like, I feel like his defining moment is like playing the AFC Championship with a torn ACL. Like that's like his signature moment. But I think statistically and like legacy wise and everything like that, you can make a case.
Rivers going for it all here. That is caught. It is Alec Pierce, his second touchdown of the game.
Wow.
What a day for him. My goodness. Crazy. Rivers with a 16-yard dime to Alec Pierce to tie this game up potentially. Hold up. Wow. No, there's a flag.
What? No.
Oh, okay, we're good. It's on the Niners. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Look, I shouldn't have a rooting interest here, but I am going for the Colts because of Rivers. So, yeah, I'm very obviously rooting for Indy here. That was great. Love to see Rivers get another touchdown. And Alec Pierce, he loves that guy, apparently. That's the 3rd dime he's thrown to him in the end zone this season.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be a good feeling. Like, you're I assume he's a young receiver. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like 2nd or 3rd year out of Cincinnati. I think he was in that
You know,
same draft class
you're
with
a
Sauce Gardner.
25-year-old receiver. You're winning the NFL, and then this like potential Hall of Fame, legend like comes back and is like just blood's thrown to you.
Yeah,
Throwing
Alec
touchdowns.
Pierce is gonna get to tell his kids he's caught at least 3 touchdowns from Phillip Rivers someday. How cool is that? Yeah, what a
That's pretty
throw,
cool.
right, Sudoku? That was sick, right on the money.
Yeah,
Hello,
that was
Joel.
right
I'm
on the
sorry
money.
we haven't I said anything to you. Yeah, I just see you there. How's it going, man? A whole lot of AFC teams get in here with their Niners win. Yes, a lot of AFC teams are rooting for San Francisco. Random question on Monday. What's y'all's favorite Christmas songs? Ooh. Ooh, Daniel, do you have one ready for that? Because I need to think.
So like, no, it's a good question. So like, I'm a good church goer boy. So I like the traditional Christmas hymns. Just like it's comes to mind like "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." What else? I had another one I really liked. "Joy to the World." Just stuff like that. I don't necessarily have one that like really stands out to me, but I like songs like that. What about you?
I mean, I like basically any Christmas song there is. I love Christmas music. I'm the type to start before Thanksgiving, which gets a lot of pushback around here, but oh well, is what
Yeah,
it is.
"O Come Emmanuel." That might be my favorite at this point, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
I'm just a good Christian church boy. I like the hymns. Now I think
same.
Now I think another intriguing question, which actually came up the other day. What about your least favorite Christmas song?
I don't know overall, but I will say regarding the Christmas hymns, it's probably "Joy to the World" because I feel like it gets overplayed so much, and it's just. And also, the way some people sing it, it's like they're just shouting it at you, and no.
Yeah,
Sorry,
a
I'm
badly
good.
sung Christmas song is, I feel that way about "Feliz Navidad." Like sometimes it's like jammed, and it's just not appropriate.
It's true. That one I
But
don't hear too much, oddly enough. So when I do hear it, it's fun, and then I don't hear it again for a while, and then I hear it again later, and oh, it's fun again. So
the one that really grinds my gears is "Last Christmas." I think Mariah Carey.
oh yeah, yeah. Regarding the artist, at least, I'm not a fan of Mariah Carey Christmas music. So give me Pentatonics and give me Michael Bublé, and we're chilling. And
You're
Sinatra.
chill. I knew
We've
you
got some
like
good ones.
Pentatonics. I didn't realize you like Michael Bublé too. Yeah, we are chill.
Yeah, there we go.
I like their version of like I don't know if Pentatonics has Feliz Navidad. I think Blue Bay has a Feliz Navidad that I like, but there are others versions that
I think they probably do have Feliz Navidad, but I don't know where they would have that or how they do it. I know at the concert they did it, but it was a weird version of it. It was funny, but anyway,
yeah.
we got a kickoff here. 49ers taking this one out to the 20. Makes it nearly to 25, but he's going to get tackled. No, he gets around. Makes it up to the 30. Good effort there. I thought for sure the defense was going to get him.
That's a good second effort.
Good grief. Didn't even have to break tackles, it looked like. He just found some room, and they whiffed on him. But all right, Grandpa Phil on the sideline, not too pleased with that one. 49ers have the ball. Tie game, 14 minutes to go in the second.
Yep.
And Sudoku says, I have some songs I can think of, but I don't know what they're called. Yeah, that's another thing for me, too. Like, I can think of some songs.
That's how I feel
don't
about
know.
songs generally. It's like I like how it sounds. I just don't know what it's called.
It's tough.
There's an app called like Shazam, I think, where you just like hit a button and it'll recognize a song playing.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
That's very useful. Yeah, Pentatonics Christmas song's pretty nice. Absolutely. They don't miss very often, I'll tell you that. Like, most of their songs, they have the best version of those songs.
I think we recently came to the realization we're both Pentatonics fans. Isaac might be more than I am, but I really, really like Pentatonics.
I mean, I forget about them after Christmas for a little bit because I'm supposed to stop listening to Christmas music.
Here. Mm-hmm.
But come Christmas time, I mean, I've got a whole playlist with their songs, so
yes.
Yeah. But
you're chill. And Michael Bublé. Bublé. No, he's pretty good too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm sure there's some others too, but those are the two main ones to me. I think that's also pretty common. Like they're primarily known for Christmas music.
I'm curious if you know this artist. I feel like you would. Now this is Christian. Keith and Kristen Getty. Are you familiar with them?
No, I have no idea who you're talking about.
They're pretty good. I would. I'll send it to you after, but I think they're pretty good. Cool. They have some good Christmas stuff too.
Alrighty, sounds chill. They got a thing on Google now where you can hum the song and they can guess it for you. That's a little scary.
What? Yeah, I don't even know if I would be able to accurately I don't know if it would get it.
That is wild. That sounds like a lot of fun though. To make it a game, hum the song, and see if Google gets it right.
Right, that'd be so funny.
It's crazy that that's where we are now, though. That we could. That's actually an option. That's crazy.
I'm sure like there are like AI models that could like detect that. So
I guess so. Yes, so. And for anyone wondering, we do have a commercial break here for some reason. Hopefully, it wasn't an injury on the field, but immediately after the kickoff.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we're still on this topic. There's no game action right now, unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, scary enough. They're pretty active. Of course. I mean, it's cool, but it can be cool and scary. Since you mentioned Mariah Carey, her version of "Without You" was a big hit. Who sang the original? Well, first I need to place what that song even is.
I know that song. Yeah.
"Without You." I'm sure that's one of those songs that if I heard it, I'd know it, but I cannot place it. Oh, someone
was hurt. Yeah.
McCaffrey handoff. Oh, he's got some room. He's going to get the first down there. Takes that upfield about 13 yards. Good start to this drive for them.
Yep. You like to see it.
I mean, not really. I'm rooting for the Colts.
I mean, I'm rooting for all the good players.
Sure. Let's see, Mariah Carey, "Without You." I gotta look up the lyrics to that. Maybe I'll recognize it. Obviously can't listen right now. Hold up. We got 1st and 10 here. McCaffrey's still the back out there. Now moving over to the left of Purdy. Moving back over to the right. As a receiver, Purdy, he throws across the field. That's going to be dropped. Looked like it was Juwan Jennings. Had his hands on it. Couldn't reel that one in.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's tough.
Juwan Jennings, you are too good to be able to drop that ball. Come on, man.
Also, by the way, I did incorrectly say I thought Mariah Carey sang "Last Christmas." Is actually not, because I think I know of what's the other Christmas song she's known for, but like "All I Want for Christmas Is You," which is absolute garbage.
Yeah, that sounds right.
No, wait, it's not that.
I don't remember.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, I think it is. But some English duo called Wham sings that
Purdy
song.
converts on a 1st down, connecting with who is that? Is that can't see his jersey. Is that Kendrick Bourne? We haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He's balled out this year. He's had some good games.
British rock group Badfinger, according to Google. That is quite the band name. What? Last Christmas was George Michael. Okay. Even things like audibles don't seem to happen as often as they used to. No, definitely not. It would be nice if we get some more players who are able to do that. I'm hoping that with Fernando Mendoza, quarterback at Indiana, the way he's just an absolute football nerd, I hope that with his smarts with the game, he will eventually get to the point where he can do that in the pro game. I don't know if he will. That's just kind of my optimistic view of him. It's possible he's terrible in the league. I don't know.
Oh, are you talking about like quarterbacks like doing just more pocket passing rather than scrambling around?
Like calling audibles.
Oh, audibles. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. What he mentioned. Things like audibles don't seem to happen as often. All right, they're reviewing that last play, by the way, the completion by Kendrick Bourne, questioning if it was complete or not. It looked like the ball may have touched the ground. I don't have an opinion on it. I didn't look at it, and they've already moved to the commercial so that we as fans don't get to see it. So, yay. Glad that we do it that way. We want to see the commercials instead of the replay, of course.
Right, totally, because the commercials make them money, and we care about their revenue.
No, no. We pay enough to watch the games as it is, or watch them delayed for some people.
You say that, and when we become ad eligible, we'll be like, yes.
I mean, I guess, but I'll feel bad for anyone having to suffer through ads.
I don't want to like make our fans suffer through like all these ads if it makes us like $1 a week or something like that. Like I feel like there's got to be a push pull for it for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out because I've not even thought of that whatsoever so far. So. Like, I don't want to make people have to watch through ads. That's annoying.
We're just chilling.
Y'all go get that ad block.
Right. I feel like we're going to have an interesting, like, moral dilemma when we get, like, gambling sponsorship offers, like, what to do with it.
I mean, it depends, because most gambling sites are not even legal where I am, so...
Well, yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to push for something that I can't even do, you know?
Yeah, it is kind of tough, and even if you do, you kind of feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will say, for me, one of my biggest pet peeves now is the existence of Kalshi. Like, it's so it's so bizarre. You can just like apparently bet on like what shoes Donald Trump will wear at an inauguration. Like
It's
stuff like
so
that
random,
is
the stuff they
so
do.
stupid. Like what the weather's gonna be. Like, you know, I mean, if you're into sports betting, that's fine. We don't necessarily recommend it, but the fact that you can like bet on random things now is like absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I think we should probably draw the line somewhere there. Like, some things like why. Also, I'm watching the replay by not Kendrick Bourne catch. I think they're correct to reverse that. Unfortunately for the Niners, a little bit too much movement there. Regarding sports betting, I don't personally have an issue with it as long as you just are responsible with it. That's the one thing for me. I don't think that alone is bad. It's just make sure you do it responsibly and safely, and
like
don't
if you have
don't go broke for it.
Like a budget, you plan on losing it. You have like I don't know $100 a month. I'll just use for sports betting, and that's all you do. Then like I think that's fine. But like I know people like it can get out of control.
Yeah. But you got to have some serious wisdom if you're going to partake in that. We got 3rd and 10 for San Francisco now, and Grandpa Phil watching on the sideline, hoping he gets to go back out there soon. Ball at the 43. They got to get into Colts territory here. Let's see what Purdy can do. You would think they're just going to go across the field. I'd be looking for Kittle here, one of your most reliable targets out there. They got a lot of options, though. We'll see.
Yep.
13:20 on the clock, by the way. Exciting first half so far, tied at 14.
Yeah, I'll get to your question, Joel, here in a second.
Why is this so slow going? I feel like they're taking forever to get out there.
Are the Texans in trouble or just a minor setback? I don't think this game would like place us like in trouble territory. Like, are we in danger of missing the playoffs? I don't think so. But I don't think anything changes. It's not ideal, obviously, but we've had like so many good
Purdy's
games.
running. Purdy. Oh, that's close. What do you think?
Oh, is that short?
He didn't slide. He dove for it, which was the right thing to do to get the yardage. They call him short.
Yeah, I think it is short.
In that spot, I think you may want to go for it. I mean, you got Christian McCaffrey out there. You better be able to pick up 1 yard.
You would think.
Yeah, betting is being pushed way too much. It's because it makes them so much money because there are so many people who don't know how to do it properly and they just lose all their money. I mean, it's wise for them to want to push that, but ugh. Yeah, they're going for it on 4th and 1. Purdy under center. He's going to sneak it. He's going to get it easily. Oh, man. A lot of controversy with betting in the sports world. Really? Am I just blind to that? I don't know if I've seen much there.
I mean, I feel like there is. It's not like some scandal necessarily happened, but I feel like there is like it's a polarizing topic for sure. I think it's just being pushed too much, which is really nothing new.
On the topic of the Texans, by the way, I'd agree they're not in trouble. But if the Colts win tonight and Houston loses next week, yeah, then you're not as secure as you thought you were in that case. But I would still pick you guys to beat the Colts in Week 18 anyway, so it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Purdy's going to hand this ball off to McCaffrey, who's got some room. He gets the first down. He's still going across the 30. Tripped up, though. Just inside the 30. McCaffrey running all over him so far. Goodness.
Yep. Goodness, indeed.
Having a very effective day so far, man. Good for him. Good for him. My take on him probably not having a lot of room to run is not aging well. The Niners' offensive line is bullying the Colts' D-line so far. McCaffrey gets another carry. This time he's stuffed. Maybe gains 1 yard. Yep.
I mean, it ebbs and flows, right? He'll have a good carry and then just kind of a stuff.
I suppose so. And Sudoku said earlier DeForest Buckner is playing, by the way, revenge game for him. I guess so. I guess it's been a minute since we've really heard his name, too. I feel like we heard about him a lot in San Francisco, and then he left and just kind of disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 9 now at the 27. Let's see what they do. Shotgun formation. McCaffrey in the backfield. Purdy dropping back. He's got time. He's going to check it down to McCaffrey, who's going to get the first down. He fights for the extra yardage. Great effort there by Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, that was a really good effort, yes.
I mean, that's the sort of stuff you expect to see from him. He's one of the best receiving backs in the league. Has been for a while now. He
Oh, for
earlier
sure.
was on pace for 1,000 yards on the ground and 1,000 yards through the air season. He fell off the past few weeks, but maybe with a strong finish to the season, he could still get there.
Yeah, no, he's an absolute monster. Like you said, not quite the running force he's been, but just as a football player, offensive football player, he's really, really good.
Absolutely. Selfishly, as a Panthers fan, I do hope he comes up short of 1,000 receiving yards because I want his one season doing that to be as a Panther. But
Yes.
Gardner, we're talking Sauce Gardner. I think he's still out.
I think
so.
about Gardner Minshew. Or I guess he's talking about Gardner, Sauce Gardner. I don't know.
I think I'm guessing that because we're watching his Colts play. I haven't heard his name for a while. I was assuming he's injured, but he might be playing tonight. If he is, it's not showing. It is not showing.
Yeah. Yep.
Although it's possible to have one good player in that secondary and everyone else letting you down. We got a fake handoff here, play action. Purdy rolling out. He might be able to run for this. He throws into the end zone. That is caught for the touchdown.
Wow.
Good grief. George Kittle gets his, just like we all expected at some point.
In the end zone.
Yeah, he threw that one into traffic.
Legendary tight end.
One of the greatest. Man, we got a shootout. I did not expect that.
Yes.
I thought for sure the Niners were going to put up points with this passing attack, but the Colts scoring is the surprise. Can they keep it up on their next drive? That's the question.
That is the question, indeed.
I mean, that was a great play by Purdy. He had the guts to throw that into double coverage. I mean, it was perfectly thrown. Great catch. I thought he was going to run because he should have been able to pick up the first down with his legs. Just a broken play for the Colts defense there. PAT is good to make it 21-14. Man, not a lot of defense in this game. You know that's my kind of game. Let's go.
Yep. Let's go, indeed.
If T-Mac gets 1,000 yards, do you think Rookie of the Year is locked for him? I think there's a very good chance he gets it. I mean, Igbuka's not getting it because of how he's fallen off. Although T-Mac is barely ahead of him in yardage right now and touchdowns, I think. So I guess he technically still has life with a strong finish there, but it's not going to happen. I don't think Warren has a realistic shot at it because he's too far behind T-Mac in yardage. Some people are talking about Tyler Shuck getting it with how he's been playing. If he played the whole season, sure, I see that. But he's only started like 5-6 games. I might be underselling that, but still, it's not nearly enough. It's like the Brock Purdy debate from his rookie season. He did not start enough games for him to be in the race. Jackson Dart is out of it after that horrendous game against Minnesota. Not his fault, but yeah, unfortunate. I think T-Mac has it already, unless Travion Henderson starts some games for New England and piles up the stats. I don't think T-Mac needs 1,000 yards to get it. I think he's probably all but got it right now. So
yeah, I think that figures. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now, I am biased, though, because I really want my guy to get Offensive Rookie of the Year. Did I predict that in the preseason, or did I shy away from it to not jinx him? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember, actually. It's a good question.
I made a lot of really bad predictions. One of my good ones, I've forgotten about this, but I did say the Bears would make the playoffs. I'm glad I got that one right, because there are so many dumb things I said that I was wrong about. At least I got that one right.
Yeah, that's good. You have that one to latch on to.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm going to talk about all of next offseason. No, I'm kidding. Don't worry, guys. Sauce Gardner is not playing. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, it'd be a bad look for that secondary. Was Dart ever in consideration? I don't know if he was broadly discussed by the NFL public. That was something I was saying, at least, though, that if Dart stays healthy and continues to play well, then he will be in the discussion. Problem is, he leaves the game fairly often. I think he's had a concussion half the games he's played, so that's pretty rough. Yeah. And then the game against Minnesota yesterday, I mean, I'm not sure he even cracked 50 passing yards total. I'd have to go check the final stat line, but for a while, it was just egregiously bad for him. And that Minnesota defense is nasty. So I don't think he's in the discussion at this point, but I think he was.
Yeah, I think early on, it was like a trajectory sort of thing. Like if he kept starting and playing as well as he did and being healthy, he could have been, but that didn't happen. And I mean, he might be the starting quarterback for the worst team in football record-wise. So it'd be hard to justify.
Yeah,
if the stats don't absolutely blow you away.
Yeah, and yesterday the stats, they did blow you away just the wrong way. 7 for 13, 33 yards in the whole game. 1 pick, and he took 5 sacks. I mean, these are J.J. McCarthy numbers in a game where J.J. McCarthy played. So, yeah. Sorry, yes. McCarthy would have thrown another pick. Good return for the Colts around the 33-34, but we got a flag on the play. Speaking of McCarthy, he did leave that game with an injury, and my guess is Max Brosmer is going to be gracing us with his skills on Christmas Day for the Vikings. So don't watch that game. Vikings-Lions. The Lions are probably out by now anyway, so yeah. Rough stuff. Brosmer actually didn't play that badly in relief of McCarthy, funny enough.
Yeah, sadly looks like the NFL might be making us spend time with our families on Christmas.
Oh no,
So,
can you imagine? It's not like I do that every year.
imagine, right?
Yeah. That's alright. For us, I'm sure it's just background stuff to have the games on, but disappointing that it won't even be worth turning the games on whatsoever this year.
Yep.
I think Cowboys Commanders is one of them. That might be the best game. That's really sad.
Over Chiefs Broncos?
Chiefs Broncos with the third string quarterback for Kansas City and with the Broncos offense in that game. I'm not watching that. Denver's winning by double digits. No. Rivers checks this one down, and he's going to get about 5 yards for Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, Broncos versus Chiefs. Joel agrees is going to be brutal. By weapons, I mean mainly neighbors. He was for a long time. Honestly, could have gotten it had he kept that fire going or had his weapons. Yeah, exactly. He'll be good next year, probably. But yeah, Christmas Day games. Chiefs Broncos is going to be ugly. Vikings Lions. The Vikings are going to be unwatchable if Brosmer is the quarterback. If McCarthy plays, maybe it'll be a game because the Lions' run defense is so bad that he and the running backs could game plan and exploit it. And then Dallas against the Commanders. I mean, that's probably going to be brutal too, but if Washington could score, it'll be fun. Rivers going to throw on 2nd and 4. Pressure's coming. He might be hitting the ground, and he's going to go down. Gently going down at that. Appreciate that from the Niners defense, not slamming him down, but still, they get the sack.
Yes. Yeah, that was pretty gentle, but yeah, he was sacked. Once again, just, immobile quarterback, can't really do much.
Yeah, it took a while to bring him to the ground. I do wonder if coaches have told their players, hey, don't be too rough on old man Phil out there. We don't need to hurt him.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been a lot worse.
It's not like Bounty Gate's a thing, so, probably.
I mean, he's not playing Denver this week, so he's good.
Right.
Speaking of which, I know we joke about that, but one of the Denver defenders, maybe he didn't actually hear the whistle on a play blown dead yesterday. Maybe he faked it. We'll see. Rivers going to have to check this one down on the run. Oh! Going to get real close to the first down, but it'll be 4th down coming up. Pittman, great effort. But anyway, in the Broncos-Jags game, there was a play that was blown dead, and then the Broncos defender still came after Trevor Lawrence full force, gave him a sharp hit to the back there. Hopefully he gets fined for that one.
I saw that. I saw that for a second. It's like you watch a clip and it's like, you're busy with other things. I was like, real? Like, no way. Was that like... Because I saw Trevor standing. He was standing there, right? And
just standing still. He obviously is not trying to do anything.
I was like, is Trevor unaware that they're still playing? Like, I couldn't tell what was going on. But yeah, I did see that. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Some of the memes were like, hey, Sean Payton's at it again. Bounty Gate. Which, by the way, that Bounty Gate's one of the reasons I despise the Saints and Sean Payton. So it's also why I root against Denver sometimes. It's just I do not like Sean Payton. Smug guy. Smug look on his face. Absolute jerk.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's one of those, yes, indeed.
And the Colts did punt here, by the way. So San Francisco now in firm control of this game. They do start the second half with possession, by the way. So they have a chance to score here, go up 28-14, and then start with the ball. So this could be getting out of hand for the Colts because their defense is not having any luck so far. Their offense doesn't have luck either. He retired years ago. Sorry, Colts fans. That was unnecessary. Anywho... Let's see. KC got destroyed by the Titans last week. That was absolutely insane. Education Unpacked says, living with a Giants fan. I didn't hear that. They must be a nice Giants fan to not talk about Jackson Dart's Rookie of the Year chances. That's interesting. I guess I haven't talked a ton about T-Mac and his chances, though. So maybe that's just not a popular talking point right now. I don't care if you're down to your third-string quarterback. That's pathetic. No, yeah. I mean, your defense for Kansas City, that's been a solid group. You shouldn't be giving up that many points to the Titans. Like, that surprised me.
Right.
Like, I wasn't surprised by the result, but the score? I mean, a blowout for the Titans?
26-7, right? Yeah, or 29-7?
It was bad, man. Like, that's one of the worst teams in the league. And now that belongs to the Raiders. They're the worst team in the league.
Right. I said it last week. Like, this roster, especially now with the third-string quarterback, is probably, like, no more than a 5-win team, if they played all 17 games.
Yeah, I know Mahomes haters must have been crying yesterday, though, saying that he's so bad all season, but now, Mahomes being gone actually makes a big difference for this team. How about that? He was having a good season this year.
Sure does, yeah.
Crazy. Would you go for this? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question on that fourth down. I would have been very tempted to, given that your defense can't get stops. I don't know if I would have or not.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough because, with Rivers, you don't have a running quarterback element, so you're kind of limited in what you could do. But I don't know. You were backed up, I think it would have been pretty bad field position. I don't know. It was a long yard, I think. I probably would have punted, been inclined to punt. I don't know.
But in one regard, too, you're kind of playing for your season tonight, so maybe you have to go all out. And if you need your offense to win you the game, you got to keep them out there. So that's a tough call to make. I'm not sure what I would have done.
Right.
I don't know. Was it a 1 yard, 2 yards? If it's 2 yards or more, probably not. If it's 1 yard, you better be able to get 1 yard with Jonathan Taylor out there. Or Tyler Warren sneak. The Niners have it at their 18 here. We'll see if the Colts defense can finally get a stop. Get ready. Yeah, get ready for the third string special. Oh! Purdy lost the ball, but the Niners still come up with it, and they're actually going to gain yards. That is insane.
He's gonna get a yard or two. Wow.
How did that just happen? Purdy, got the ball stripped from him.
What a heads-up play by the offensive lineman, Farrell.
That is absolutely ridiculous. And I think that's actually a tight end, too. Farrell. I don't remember his first name, but good grief. The Colts defender finally got to Purdy. He knocked the ball out. It's a fumble. The Niners player got it and ran it up and got about 2 yards, 3 yards. That is ridiculous. That's a bad break for the Colts not being able to capitalize on that play.
Absolutely wild.
Good grief. Joel had a good question. Are the Jags the scariest team in the AFC? Right now, yes. Right now, yes. Purdy airing it out. Overthrown for McCaffrey. Right now, yes, the Jags are the scariest team in the AFC, because when Trevor plays like this, I said earlier, the way he's playing right now, if he'd done that all year, he's an MVP candidate, if not leader right now. So,
that's true, yeah.
The way he's playing...
They're definitely up there.
Yeah, the way he's playing right now, because this is all right now, the way he's playing right now and how good that defense has been, too, especially against the run and opportunistic with turnovers, yeah, they're the scariest team in the AFC right now. Do I buy into that come playoff time? Do I think they are going on a run? No. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to turn back into Trevor Lawrence as we know him, and he's going to turn it over a couple times against a good defense, and the playoff run will end. Purdy going for the first down here. It's caught by Kittle. Goes out of bounds for the first down, but there's a flag. Got the flag. Got the ugly yellow. If I'm the Colts, I'm being aggressive. Doubt Rivers comes back, so might as well leave it all on the field. That's fair. I mean, that's one of the stances I have here, and I think that's totally reasonable, especially with your season basically on the line. I think if they lose this game, they're probably out of it, because they would have to rely on the Texans to lose their next two while they win their next two. Looks like the penalty is on Indianapolis, and it's declined, so it is a 49ers first down, moving the sticks.
Oh, wow. All right.
And Kittle going off, just like we kind of expected there.
Yes, what's new, right?
Yeah. It's funny because in previous seasons, he's maybe been kind of inconsistent there with how many yards he'd get per game. Sometimes he'd go off, sometimes he wouldn't do too well, statistically speaking, because he's used so much as a blocker and they've got other weapons. But like we talked about earlier, he's been really consistent. In each of his past 5 games, he has at least 67 receiving yards. I hate that I have to use that number, but yeah.
Right.
Alrighty. 49ers have it 1st and 10 at their own 33. They're moving it, 6 minutes to work with. It's going to be a pitch to McCaffrey, who's going to get a block. He's going to only gain about 3 yards, though. Bet he misses that Carolina offensive line. We would have given him 80 yards there.
Yeah, totally. Definitely.
Maybe one day he'll come back. One day. He needs to retire a Panther.
Yeah, he totally should.
Had his best season there after all. Would the Texans rather face the Pats or Jags? The Jags, the familiarity there, I think they'd rather face the Jags, and that's a defense Trevor would actually have a down game against. So Purdy has all day to find a guy downfield, and he does. That's going to make it up to the Indianapolis 41-yard line. Good grief.
Wow.
Is that Sky Moore?
Just wide open, yeah.
That's Sky Moore out there catching a pass.
Sky
Good
Moore.
grief.
That's a name I've not heard in a while.
Yeah, we've only heard his name on special teams this season. Wow, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. He was a bust in Kansas City. Now he's contributing for the 49ers on Monday Night Football. They're driving outfield. You got to get after Purdy. You can't leave him with so much time to find a receiver. My goodness. Here we go. Probably a handoff, or it's a pitch to McCaffrey. He's got a block, makes a move, gets about 2 yards. Yeah, Texans facing the Jags or Pats. They want the Jags. With the Pats, I think that's a tough matchup. I don't see the Texans offense doing a whole lot against that Patriots defense personally. I don't think they match up well in that regard. Their defense can get some stops, but Drake May, the way he plays, I mean, he's going to find a way to score, you know. So I don't like that matchup for Houston.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with you there. Well, I'd rather face the Jags. You know, the Patriots, like, they beat up on a lot of bad teams. I still say, like, your record, you are what your record says you are, so I'm not going to discredit them for those, but the Patriots don't necessarily scare me.
Kittle with another reception for a first down, by the way. Keep going.
Yeah, of course, because what's new. But honestly, and I know they're coming off a loss, a tough one that is, but, like, I think the Broncos probably scare me more than the Patriots, especially going over there with that defense against our offense. Yeah, I just think, I don't know. I think the Broncos are a little bit like, you know, I think they're a little bit scarier if Bo Nix can play well. I know they had a bad game as the Jags, but I'm not sure. I kind of see them all as like equals in a way to where we could beat them, but it would be tough going over there.
Man, we're talking about all the teams with the Chargers. That's the team that apparently is really good. We got another first down for San Francisco. 84, is that, I don't know who that is. There's so many different guys out there.
Is that Kendrick Bourne?
It might be.
It is, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Good grief. The Chargers, well, I was talking about this last night, and people are starting to talk about it today, too, I saw on Twitter. If they win their next 2 games, they win their division. And quite possibly could get the 1 seed, depending on how New England finishes the year. But the Chargers, they need to be talked about more, because if they win next week, sets up a showdown in Week 18 with
Ever
Denver.
since that Jags stinker, they've been playing really, really well.
Yeah, you wouldn't even realize their offensive line is probably one of the worst in the league. We got a pitch to McCaffrey here, who is going to get about 4 yards. Yeah, 49ers might drop 40. Why stop it there? They might be getting 50 at this point. I mean, the Colts defense cannot get a stop. Oh, man. But in the AFC, actually, I was going to say, I'm surprised you're one to say that you are what your record says. I mean, obviously, if you have your record, that's that, but I don't ever believe a team is exactly what their record says. I used to believe that, because that's what everyone told me, and I just didn't ever care to think about it, but these days, we've seen enough with teams starting off hot and then faltering when it matters most. Like, you're not really what your record says you are. Vikings come to mind last year, they won 14 games and then were a first-round playoff exit. I don't think they were a 14-win caliber team. Like, if you match them up with other 14-win teams, I don't know how they'd compare very well, but I don't mean to hate on the Vikings there. It's just the most recent example.
I think there's nuance there as well. Like, when I say it, I'm like, I think more just annoys me when people are like, oh, all the Patriots have done are beat backup quarterbacks, to where it's like, you know, and it may not reflect like how you end the season. Like, you know, like if Patriots finish on like whatever 13 wins, we get bounced in the first round or second, depending on if they get the bye or not. Like, does that necessarily, like, I don't know. I think like I tend to lean that like your record says you are. Now maybe like mid-season there are like instances where like a team like crumbles or whatever, but I feel like there have been some teams like the Jags, for instance, to where it's like you think they're fraudulent, but you look up and there's one of the best teams in the AFCs. Like, I think there's definitely instances like that to where you know, you put respect on them because of their results.
Yeah, I mean the Jags in particular have definitely earned it at this point.
For sure,
man. I don't know what's going on in the AFC. It seems like genuinely, if you get into the AFC, you have a chance. Even the Jags at this point, I said earlier in the year, I didn't think so, but Trevor Lawrence doesn't ever fall off, then yeah, they can go all the way. Ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're the 7 seed, and a lot of people are saying that we're Super Bowl caliber until we only win by 2 points against the Raiders, and now are we in trouble? But
yeah, it's such a reaction-based league, you know. One thing happens and it's, this must be true. And then another thing happens and, I guess this was false, now this is true. Like last week, everyone's vaulting the Bills up to their top 3 in the rankings when a week before, I mean, they're, 8 or 9, and the Patriots are best in the league. And then we were quick to forget, they actually split the season series. And, the Patriots had a 21-0 lead, but apparently, because they blew it, they're actually bad. We're going to hold that against them as if they weren't up 3 scores on one of the best teams in the league, according to you. So have some consistency. I mean, they can both be really good teams. Both things can be true.
No, that's true. Yes.
It's because
I think especially in
we're
the
biased
AFC.
against teams too. That's another thing.
I think in the AFC, it's like I think there are like less good teams in the AFC than the NFC, but those good teams in the AFC are all like really good.
Yeah, even the
You know,
Steelers, and I hate to say it, I
well,
dislike the
yeah,
Steelers, but if they keep playing well, given how inconsistent everyone in the AFC seems to be, they could very well win a
I
game.
guess, yeah, I guess they are the worst of that bunch, probably by far. But
Definitely.
they're like they're a legitimate it's
Old
not
school
like the
football, not what you want to see in the playoffs generally.
right, but it's not like some of those like 7-9 like Commanders teams that made a playoff game like a few years ago, or like like they're a legitimate football team.
And Joel, I'm glad you said that. I was wanting to bring that up too. Of all the past years, the Bills Kryptonite are out. As far as I see it, this is probably one of their last chances. If they don't do it this year, when are they ever going to do it, right? The problem is they'll probably have to do it on the road, unless the Patriots choke against Quinn Ewers or Brady Cook in the next 2 weeks. Purdy launching it into the end zone for Kittle. Oh, couldn't bring that one in. Goes for the one-hander. Just too tough to bring that one in.
That's a bummer. Yeah.
What a catch that would have been. It's 4th and 6. They might have to go for the 3 here. Be the wise thing to do.
Go for 3.
I thought he was going to one-hand that, man. So close.
Yeah, for sure. I don't necessarily know if I agree that's one of the Bills' last chances. I mean, like relative to his entire career, he's probably, Josh Allen is probably closer to the latter half of it than the first half, but I feel like 4 years ago people were saying, "Oh, the Bills Super Bowl window's closing," and I know they'd never.
I mean, that was a silly take. I don't. Why was that a take back then? What?
I don't know. I think it had to do with the rookie contract. He was no longer on it. Like he got extended or something. But I've always just felt like as long as you have Josh Allen playing an elite level, you'll be fine. Now when he falls off and stops playing well, then I might be sure. But I think he's 29, right? I think I just Googled that.
Yeah, with his play style, you'd imagine he doesn't have as many prime years in him as other guys.
Yeah, I think the Bills have at least 3 or 4 more years of just being contenders. And then
have a good night, all. Thank you, Educational Impact. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Indeed.
So with the Bills, it's just the AFC's so competitive. It seems like the Jags are not going anywhere. This is year 1 under Liam Cohen, and they get Travis Hunter back next year, which he's a very talented player. Surely he'll find some kind of role in that team. And then the Texans, you got that defense, and surely they'll improve on offense at some point, right? So they're going to be a threat. The Chiefs are not going anywhere, as we've previously discussed. They're still going to be a threat.
They will be fine. They're going to retool. I don't even know necessarily about next year. I don't think they're going back to the Super Bowl next year, but you think the year after that.
The schedule they're getting is going to set them up for 11 wins or so if Mahomes can return.
Yeah, I mean, this might be optimistic, but I feel like how Brady had kind of multiple iterations of his Hall of Fame career. I think we might just be seeing that with Mahomes.
There's a chance. History does have a funny way of repeating itself after all. Oh, sorry, I forgot to update our graphic here. It is 24-14 now. And Colts are not going to return this kickoff, but they do take over possession. So let me move that. But with the AFC, it's you got Denver now. They're going to be good for a while, you would think. I'm not a believer, but he doesn't have to be elite for that offense to function and for them to win games.
Yeah,
but the Chargers are going to be good for a while under Harbaugh.
Oh, well, I agree with you there. But I would say Texans, Jags, Broncos, I even put Patriots up there. One of those teams is just not going to be good next year, you would think.
You would think.
Because, last year the Commanders made the NFC Championship and kind of fell off.
Well, see, but the Commanders were a very predictable fall-off. I mean, I had them missing the playoffs this year, and people thought that was crazy. I thought that was predictable. In this case, which team out there is likely to fall off, though? Oh, Rivers airing this out, going for it. Couldn't connect for downs.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, man, just misplaced it.
That would have been awesome. Second and 10.
Yes,
what were you saying?
Oh, actually, I wasn't necessarily saying. But I think, just because teams are good, now, doesn't necessarily mean... I do think there are a few teams that you would just be yeah, they're going to be good moves. I would actually say Chargers are one of them. With Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert, I don't feel
and you got Marion Hampton. He's going to be a good running back in the league.
Yeah, but right, well, that's true. But honestly, I probably trust the Bills the next 5 years. I trust the Jags. Even hypothetically they're not going away, but also. Well,
one other point too is with Sean McDermott as your head coach. He's struggled in the playoffs with that team, and this is easily his best chance to break through with all of his, the kryptonite of the Bills. They're gone. The Bengals are not in. The Chiefs are not in. The Ravens are not in. They got to get through this year. And if he's the coach that's going to take them, you would think it would be this year. Now, that's only true for
Yeah,
as long as it stays the case. Once he actually
don't
beats that narrative, it's different.
I don't disagree that that's the case. I think where I more disagree is that it's like, oh, it's his last chance, or he only has like one more good run or whatever. But like, I feel like they could contend. They may never make a Super Bowl, and that wouldn't necessarily make my case wrong. But
Rivers for the first down, airs it out. It's couldn't hold on to it. Pittman. No, that's Pierce. They're gonna get him for DPI.
Are they calling it PI?
I think so. There's a flag. So I wouldn't make a definitive statement on the Bills saying that it's their last chance, but I do think if they don't go all the way this year, we need to have some serious doubt about them moving forward. I think that would be warranted. Sort of like if there are any college fans here, it's like Alabama. They lost the SEC championship and everyone starts doubting them. That was warranted the way they were playing, but also they still have the capability. Like they showed up and won a playoff game, so they proved they're capable, but the doubt was deserved regardless of the outcome. I think that's how it would be with the Bills. If they don't go all the way this year, we need to have some serious doubt about them moving forward. This is their best chance to break it through.
Okay, let me throw this out, though. So, like, I said 2, maybe 3 years ago, now I didn't definitively say this, but I was like, you should consider firing McDermott. I think this was after 13-second game. You should consider firing him because Sean Payton, Jim Harbaugh, potentially Ben Johnson were available. Is that a crazy take now, like, looking back?
I don't think it's crazy. Hang on. Rivers for the first down, throws to Downs, gets another 15 yards. The Colts are actually driving right now at the end of the first half. 53 seconds remaining.
Sorry, I'm having a slightly harder time dialing in because my iPad charger my iPad for some reason won't charge, and like I'm just watching on the computer, but I have to like switch. So like, my apologies if I'm like rambling and then just like miss.
That's rough. I mean, you're missing a great drive by the Colts here, man.
Oh no, yeah, I see the plays. It's amazing. Yeah,
Rivers is having a day. Good grief.
Again, just kind of schemed open, most likely, but he's still delivering.
And Joel said a few things. Hold up. Blockbuster trade. Bills get Bryce Young 2 first, and Panthers get Josh Allen. I'd probably take that. Yeah, I'd be down for that. We got a carry here on 1st and 10. Taylor gets about 3 yards. Lions deserve to be in the Super Bowl last year. Honestly, one bad game really screwed them. Yeah, that's the sad thing about the playoffs. It's sudden death, elimination. Lose one game and you're out. Yeah. They play that game 10 times against the Commanders. The Lions are winning at least 7 times, in my opinion. Just a bad game for them. It sucks. That was an unhealthy Lions defense too. Might have given Eagles a better competition in their best form. Definitely would have.
Oh, that's a lot of flags.
Yeah, this has been a messy drive. Sudoku says there's a bad call. I assume on the PI earlier. I didn't have a good look at it, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention that much to that, but it actually looked relatively clean to me. But
and they get called for the false start here. So messy drive with some penalties, but it is what it is. It happens. Phil did not like that one, man. He's not happy with the false start there. That's one thing we've missed, a quarterback who trash talks like that. I don't know that he's been trash. I assume he's been trash talking in this game and last week, but I don't know for sure.
Most likely. It'd be interesting if there's like mic'd up footage available.
We absolutely need that. Going back to the NHL example, Carolina Hurricanes are like the Bills. Crazy good team that can never make it to the Stanley Cup. Not sure if you could blame the coach or really say the team is cursed. Yeah. I don't know about the Canes. I know with the Bills, though, there have been questions about McDermott's coaching ability at times. More recent, Phillip is going to have to check this one down to Taylor, who's going to get some yardage back, makes it to the 21. Going to have to burn a timeout there because he goes down well in bounds. Yeah, with the Bills, maybe that team is cursed, though. I mean, you go all the way back to when they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. I mean, how do you do that? I cannot imagine being a fan of a team that did that, like, in the moment.
I mean, you've had like 4 separate occasions where all my team's going to the Super Bowl, and it's just like, yeah.
Like 4 straight years. That's wild. So maybe that is just a cursed team. I don't know. Maybe it's the coaching. Maybe it's just bad luck in the playoffs, having to play Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs as often as they have. And look, we don't glaze Mahomes, as they say, but there's no shame in admitting he is a very elite quarterback who has had outstanding playoff success. There's nothing wrong with admitting that, and it's tough for the Bills to have had to run into that most years.
Past, and like he's still very elite. Like I think Mahomes is still like a top
5 at least. Rivers to the tight end, could not connect that time. Warren a little bit short of it. 4th and 4. You got to take the 3 here, right?
Yeah, you would think. Just put it down to like within 1 possession. Just like Yeah, Rivers does not look happy though.
Yeah, he's saying all kinds of bad words there, like flippin' and
yeah,
dadgummit.
Children, cover your ears.
Phillip Rivers is funny, man. But all right, the Colts are going to take the 3 here, which is correct. Make it a 1-score game. Again, the Niners do start with possession in the second half, so it's tough. And the field goal is easily good, right down the middle. Can't do much better than that. 24-17, a ton of points. If you told me this was the final score, I'd probably believe it. Man, what a game. One difference, though, Hurricanes do have a championship. Yeah, at least you got that. The Bills have nothing. It's tough. I hope Bills Mafia gets their ring someday. That's one of the better fan bases, in my opinion.
Great. Yep. Maybe back. I actually ordered food, so I will be right up. Yep.
Sounds good.
I would get you some, but unfortunately, I'll be right back.
Go for it. Okay. Well, we got 17 seconds left in this game. I would imagine the Niners aren't going to do anything here, but they got 2 timeouts, so if they want to take a couple of shots, they do have that option. I mean, either way, they're going into the half with a 7-point lead. We'll see what they do. Heard Rivers was one of the best clean trash talkers. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. Because, I mean, he's clean, and he knows how to talk trash. Go search up some videos. I'm sure that's out there. There's footage of him talking trash during games. It's pretty entertaining. We need more people like that, honestly, like clean trash talker in the game. I know we got Baker Mayfield. I know he is a talker. He is a talker. I sincerely doubt he's a clean one, though. No shot that Baker's a clean trash talker. City of Buffalo has no championships. That's tough, man. That's absolutely tough. They'll get there someday, you would think. But question is, though, how soon? And will it happen in the Josh Allen era? 49ers receive the ball here. They're going to run it back to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. The Niners with 11 seconds and 2 timeouts. They're going to have a chance to get back into field goal range before halftime. Sky Moore with an excellent return there to set up his team with a chance here at the end of the first half. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah, good return.
Man. Okay, 11 seconds. They got to take one shot. They got to be precise, look for the sidelines, or you have the middle of the field, too. You've got 2 timeouts to burn. Okay.
Yep.
If it's me, I'm looking for Kittle. You can rely on that, man. Pinheiro, the kicker for San Francisco.
Very reliable, indeed.
Yeah, former Panthers kicker out there. Hasn't been known to have a big leg, but you get within 40, 45 yards, he is super accurate. So we'll see what they do there. From the 40, Purdy dropping back to pass. He's got all day. Now he's rolling out. He throws. It's going to be caught and out of bounds at the 46 of Indianapolis. 3 seconds, though. They're out of field goal range. Wow. Do they trot out Pinheiro for the 64-yard attempt? I would be stunned if he made it from there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's going to have a higher chance of points? Hail Mary or the field goal? I don't know. How long would it be?
About 64 yards. Pinheiro's not hitting for 64. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. I've seen this man miss so many deep kicks as a Panther. That's why I'm skeptical here. If I'm the Colts, I'm going to have somebody in that end zone just in case it comes up short. 64 yards. His career long is 59, which he got earlier this season. Here we go. We'll see if they burn a timeout or not. Here we go. The kick is up. It's going down the middle. Does he have the distance? It hits the bar. It bounces off. It is no good. Agonizingly close for Pinheiro. Oh, my goodness.
That's so close.
It hit the middle bar. It bounced the wrong way. Pinheiro is no good from 64.
Or something like that, yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely wild.
Heck of a kick, though. I mean, he was really close, and I was not expecting him to be close.
Yes. No, definitely.
Goodness, man. I mean, look, I'm not trying to talk smack about him saying that he hasn't got the leg, because in Carolina he didn't. I don't know what he did to fix his leg strength, but it's worked, so good for him.
Good for him.
Good grief. All right, well, the Niners are going to take their 24-17 lead into the half. They're feeling pretty good. They get the ball to start the second half. Alrighty, then.
Yeah, alrighty, then.
Pretty good first half here, I'd say. One interesting thing with Pinheiro is when it comes down to him, will he deliver? Not sure if he's had a game winner this year. Solid kicker, but got to see how he does when the lights are bright. I think he had a couple of game winners in Carolina. He didn't have a lot of shots at that because we have been bad for a while. But he had a couple of nice games. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that for San Francisco, though. I know he choked big time in the Atlanta game. Yeah, that sucked. If we won against Atlanta in that game, we probably make the playoffs that year. But it's all right.
Oh yeah.
We got a shot at it this year at least.
Is that the play like the DJ? Not DJ Moore.
Yes, DJ Moore.
What? Oh, to DJ Moore. Oh, wait.
You're talking about the helmet game, right? He took off his helmet, and that's the one time in NFL history apparently it got called.
Who's the quarterback who threw it? It was XFL star, right?
PJ Walker.
Yes. Yeah.
Unironically, a better quarterback for us than Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold were.
That's crazy.
I don't care what people say about us letting them go. They stunk it up here in Carolina. They were just not good. Blame the talent around them. Blame the team. Say whatever you want. I watched the games. They were just not good. They made bad decisions every single week. It was rough. So, yeah, we made the right call letting those guys go. And I'm glad that they're thriving. Well, I'm glad Sam is thriving. Baker's not thriving anymore, but glad for Sam. We'll see him in the bank this week.
Yeah, Baker has thrived for sure. They didn't give me napkins, so I'm gonna go get some.
All right.
Yeah, football for fun mukbang, but yeah, I'll be back.
No, I do not sign off on that.
All right.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we got a halftime here. We did not plan what to talk about at halftime, so we have nothing interesting here. But I'm sure we can come up with something. We got 11 minutes of time to kill here. Let's go through the stats real quick. I'm sure we've got some interesting things to point out, especially for Grandpa Phil here. He's 14 of 21, 175. I didn't think the man would get 175 total in this game. The fact that he did it in one half is insane. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns. Taylor's only had 7 carries in this game for 24 yards, down 65 yards. Pierce 53 and 2 touchdowns. Taylor 3 for 33. Drew Ogletree 1 for 11. Not a name I thought I'd be reading tonight. We got Pittman only 1 for 10. Warren only 1 for 3. 4 targets in this game. Only 1 connection, though. It's unfortunate. For the 49ers, though, I mean, they're lighting it up. Purdy, 13 of 17, 165, 3 touchdowns. McCaffrey, he's averaging 6.1 yards per carry, which is way better than normal for him. I was saying earlier, he's not been efficient. In this game, he is killing it with 67... Why? 67 rushing yards. Good grief. Kittle's got 5 for 78. Bourne has 2 for 25. Sky Moore with 1 for 22 or 23. Robinson 1 for 22. McCaffrey 4 for 17. Jennings with a big fat 0 for 0. That's rough.
Wow. He had a drop or 2, right?
Yeah, he had that one drop earlier. I think it's just the one target in this game. And obviously we had the lost fumble on the Colts' second, I guess the first kickoff return. I don't know if they returned the first one. Yeah, that's the difference in this game right now, because that fumble basically turned into 7 points almost immediately for San Francisco. Just absolutely devastating, because that is changing this game so far.
Yeah, that was a game changer for sure.
All right, 9 minutes here. Daniel, do you want to rattle off some playoff projections that you've got before the second half kicks off?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, gots to go fast, though.
Yep. Gotta speed it up.
Joel says, watch that game back when I had cable. Crazy times of heartbreak. I do not remember where I was watching that game, but I know I was... You know, I probably reacted in our Discord server. I'll have to go back and see how upset I was about that. I'm sure I acted reasonably, right?
Yeah, you would think. Let's see.
No, I'm the type to spam over text. I'm the type to spam in all caps when we lose like that. Or if we win, I'm spamming keep pounding in all caps and talking about how we're in the playoffs. I don't know if you remember, Daniel, in that season, the same season, you know, we had the loss of the Falcons with DJ Moore taking his helmet off. Yep. Again, I don't know if that penalty has been called since then. That's the one time I've seen that happen. But anyway, I was coming up with a wild scenario of how we'd make the playoffs that year, and everyone's laughing like, no way! And then it almost happened. And you better be glad that it didn't happen, because I would have been really annoying if it did. Back then, I would have had no restraint. I would have told everyone, I told you so.
Yeah. No, that is wild. Yeah, y'all did come close that year, I remember. Only Tom Brady didn't go crazy. Tom Brady and Evans, I think, against
Yeah, we were winning that game against Tampa week 18, I believe it was. And we collapsed late in the game. It sucked. That was a sad day.
Yep. One of those. Okay, so let's see. Week 17, I'm going to have Broncos win. Texans Chargers is tough. I'll actually predict a Chargers win. I feel like we're due for a loss, and Chargers are playing hot. These aren't necessarily my picks for this week, by the way. We'll actually do those a little later.
Mhm.
They're just kind of rapid fire. I'll have Jags beat the Colts. As funny as it would be for the other result to happen, I don't think it's going to happen. Pats beat Jets. As funny as Browns beating Steelers would be, I do think Steelers will be ready to go and win that game. Let's see. Giants at Raiders. I'll have Raiders win. I don't really know. Let's see. Ravens at Packers. Yeah, I think I'll have a Packers bounce back, which puts the Ravens at 7-9. And obviously Steelers had clinched the division because they beat the Browns, but really just separates them. Cardinals at Bengals. I will have Bengals win that one. I will have, let's see, I'll have Saints beat Titans. I will have Bucks at Dolphins. I will have sneaky interesting, but I think I'd have Bucks win. Eagles at Bills. I'll have Bills win. Let's see. Cowboys at Commanders. Cowboys win. Lions at Vikings. Lions win. Seahawks at Panthers. Seahawks win. Bears at 49ers. That's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna have the Bears win that game, actually. And Rams at Falcons. Let's do Rams. That's a lot of road wins next week.
Yeah, I think the road team's going to be favored in most of them, though.
That's probably true. So going to the final week, it'll be Broncos 1 seed 13-3, Patriots 2 seed 13-3, Jags 3 seed 12-4, Steelers 4 seed 10-6, Chargers 5 seed 12-4. Potentially playing for the division. Yeah, like the Chargers Broncos will be for the division. 6 seed Bills at 12-4, 7 seed Texans at 10-6, followed closely by the Colts at 8-8. Well, not really that close, but basically the AFC is locked up.
Yep.
It's about deciding seeding. NFC is going to be 1 seed Seahawks at 13-3, 2 seed Bears at 12-4, 3 seed Eagles at 10-6, 4 seed Panthers at 8-8, 5 seed Rams 12-4, 6 seed 49ers at 11-5, and 7 seed Packers at 10-5-1. Followed by the Lions at 9-7, and who's the 9 seed? I guess the Bucks at 8-8.
Yeah, no, the field is set aside from the NFC South, which is going to be the case. It's already the case, essentially.
Right. Well, I assume the Chiefs are going to be playing no one at quarterback, so I'll have the Raiders win that game. Might as well. I will have Broncos Chargers. I think I will have the Broncos win. It wouldn't shock me if the Chargers won and snuckily over.
They've already beaten the Broncos too. They have the tiebreak there.
That's true. Yes.
That's for the AFC West.
It's the AFC West Championship. Probably would be the Sunday night game.
Yeah, that'll be flexed.
Yes, but I'll have the Broncos.
None of the games for Week 18 have been decided yet regarding times. They're going to be Saturday and Sunday games, so that's going to get flexed. Panthers and Bucks probably will get some spotlight too, if I had to guess. It'd be interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure. It might be like one of them Saturday, the other Sunday night or something like that. But,
yeah.
Because I remember when we played for the division 2 years ago, I guess in 2023, I think that was a Saturday night game. Let's see. We'll beat the Colts. I would assume, you would think. Let's see. I'll have Bengals.
I mean, your spot is sealed, right? So that game doesn't even matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess. Is it sealed?
Can you move up?
I guess it is, because we wouldn't have the tiebreak over LA.
Yeah, so I think you're stuck at the 7 seed, which is tough.
Yeah. I guess I'll have Colts win if we rest starters.
Phillip Rivers going out on top. Let's go.
Yeah, you like to see it. They finished 9-8. Yeah, Bengals win. I'm gonna have Bills beat the Jets. I'll have Patriots beat the Dolphins. I will have Steelers also would be resting starters, you'd think. So I'll have the Ravens win that game. And we'll have the Jags beat the Titans to finish 13-4. So the AFC will be Broncos 1 seed 14-3, 2 seed Patriots 14-3, 3 seed Jags at 13-4, 4 seed Steelers at 10-7, 5 seed Bills at 13-4, 6 seed Chargers at 12-5, then 7 seed Texans at 10-7. And in the NFC, let's see, I will have the LA Rams beat the Cardinals, and then now Seahawks 49ers for the division. Yeah, I think so, because the 49ers,
Yep.
or no, then LA would still be ahead.
The Niners lost to the Bears, so they're not in it.
Right.
According to your Week 17 take.
Well, yeah, that's true. So I guess it's not necessarily for a division, but still has massive seeding implications. I'm going to have...
The Rams will take the division if the Seahawks lose.
Right. I'm still going to believe the... Now, what do I more strongly believe? Do I believe the Sam Darnold choking early on? Or do I believe the 49ers being decimated? I'll actually have the Seahawks win that game to finish 14-3. As the 1 seed, it looks like. Yep. Seahawks win. I'll have the Packers win against the Vikings. I will have the Lions, it probably would depend on the timing of the game, because if they didn't know the result of the Packers game, I feel like they play more desperately and win. I'm gonna have the Lions win anyway. I mean, the Bears are gonna be like, I guess,
with how the Bears are running the ball this late in the season, how the Niners' injuries have decimated that defense and they can't stop the run, that's gonna be a tough game for them. I don't know who I'm picking yet, but that's like Chicago on paper has a mismatch advantage to take care of.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with you there, but also, Chicago would be resting stars though, right? I think they're locked, or no, I guess if they had
no, because they can get the 1 seed if Seattle and LA were to lose, which I don't think is.
I realize that. Yeah.
Midnight, welcome on in, and yeah, we'll reply to some of the other things there when Daniel's done here.
Yes. Okay, we'll have Falcons beat Saints. I'll have Giants beat Cowboys because it's funny. Eagles win, and then I'll have y'all beat the Bucks.
There we go.
Yes. All right. So the AFC playoffs is Bills at Steelers, Chargers at Jags, and Texans at Patriots.
I hate that matchup for the Steelers. I said earlier I think the Steelers are capable of winning a game. I don't think it's the Bills they want to face, though. That's the least likely win for them, in my opinion.
No, I think so. Yeah. I would definitely I'll have the Bills win. I have the Jags beat the Chargers. Then I'll have the Patriots beat us. Then the NFC is Rams at Panthers, Packers at Eagles, and 49ers at Bears.
Home game in the bank. We're taking care of business.
Sorry?
JC Horn playing this time, so.
Yeah, for sure. Totally. I will have the Rams win that game, unfortunately. I will have... I think I'm going to have the Eagles beat the Packers. And then I'll have the Bears beat the 49ers. Again, I believe. Because I think I predicted 49ers Bears beat. Yep. Okay. So the divisional will be Jags at Patriots, Bills at Broncos, and then it's going to be Eagles at Bears and Rams at Seahawks.
Niners with a good return, by the way, up to the 36 to start the second half.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll speed through these.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Patriots win. I'm going to have a Bills win in Denver. Bears win, Rams win, NFC Championship, Patriots win, Rams win, and Rams win.
Hold up, the Bears get to the NFC Championship and they host the game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be something, yeah.
Goodness. That would be wild.
Goodness indeed.
Wait, who did you have them beat in the second round?
I think the Eagles, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's in Chicago.
Oh, Purdy airing it out to start. Oh my goodness, they're already across midfield. That is George Kittle having a huge day here. Good grief, man.
Crazy. Yes.
They are just torturing the Colts secondary. Okay, so Joel was asking something earlier I wanted to answer.
Yeah, sorry I haven't been on chat as much. But
yeah, he mentioned the PJ Walker game. That's still one of the greatest throws I've ever seen. It might be the greatest. Could not believe that throw to DJ Moore in the end zone. It sums up the Panthers. Yeah, pretty much just our luck.
Y'all are gonna sweep the Rams and shock the NFL. I mean, I'll be here for it. I would take that.
I mean, we beat them once, we can do it again, and we're better next time we play them.
Yes.
And they like to choke games, as we've learned. McCaffrey got 1 yard on a carry, I believe, is what just happened.
Yeah.
After Miami beats Tampa, Andy's going to start the game. Heck yeah. I don't believe it, but I'm here for it. Please, Miami, do us a big favor. And Sudoku was asking, if the Bucks are winning big at halftime, do you guys just pull all the starters? That's a good question, too. Like, I wouldn't even be against it in one way, because it would make sense to rest our best players. But also, we're a team that fights, and I want to keep that as our identity at the same time. So I would want us to be able to fight it out and go for the win. Because the wins still matter.
Yeah.
Even if we were to lose in Week 18, if we beat Seattle, we have a winning season regardless of the outcome. So that would be pretty cool. So I could see the logical side of holding out starters at that point, but I also, as a fan, I want to see the starters play and go for the win. I feel like there's something else. Something else I missed. Oh yeah, there was a question earlier at the start of your playoff projections.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, we got a first down and more for the Niners across the 30. Jawan Jennings doesn't drop the ball that time.
Nice.
Based on the game so far, says Joel, who are y'all's so far MVPs? I mean, for the Niners, it's got to be Brock Purdy, I would think. He's shredding the secondary.
Yeah. Brock Purdy, I don't know if it statistically holds, but like, Kittle or McCaffrey could be up there as well, but ultimately probably revolves around Brock Purdy.
I mean, it's not McCaffrey. It's the passing game that is taking command here. It's got to be Purdy. Kittle has a case for sure. For the Colts, it's got to be Rivers. He's balling out. Not what you expected.
Sure.
I mean, the quarterback play has been outstanding.
Rivers
Purdy rolling out. Open is Kittle. Down around the 10. Goes up to the 5 and the 4.
Yeah, he was just wide open. It's one of the few plays you could see the receiver on the screen the whole time. He was just wide open.
No one is guarding that man. And he's well over 100 yards at this point, right?
Maybe he should guard like one of the best tight ends in the league.
No, well, it just doesn't seem like they're able to. They were all going to the right side. The linebackers were fooled in that play, I think, expecting a run. He had 2 guys open, too. Further upfield, he could have thrown to the other guy. I don't know who that is. Might be Kendrick Bourne, but he was open as well. Kittle at 115 so far. Good grief. At the 4-yard line, expecting a handoff. It is McCaffrey. Goes nowhere. His efficiency in the first half not carrying over to the second half so far. Second and goal coming up. Oh, man. Well, hopefully the Colts defense, for the sake of our entertainment, can get the stop here. It's been a really fun game, but it could be getting away from them. Their defense just hasn't been able to come up big so far. What they need is a turnover, because this Niners offense, otherwise, it's not slowing down.
Yes. I agree with you there.
Ball at the 4, shotgun formation. McCaffrey in the backfield. Purdy to take the snap. Player in motion. Purdy gets the ball, looking to throw. Being flushed out of the pocket now, on the run, rolling to his right. Defender's coming, he's going to have to get rid of this one. Nobody's open, cannot take a sack, wisely throws it away. 3rd and goal coming up.
Yeah, very wisely just throws it away. Tries looking for someone, but just can't find anyone, and he's getting pressured, obviously.
Now, if the Colts could hold him to 3 here, that's huge in this game. Hold him to 3, it's a 10-point game. Obviously, hurts to be down 10, but then, they go downfield, they score a touchdown, they're still in this thing. All they need is one more stop after that. So there's life here, but it's really hard to stop this Niners offense from getting just 4 yards when they need it. Let's see, though. Shotgun formation. McCaffrey has a receiver now. It's into the end zone. It's going to be caught by Jennings. Juwan Jennings for the touchdown. Taunting the fans in the stands. That's good grief.
Yeah. Shout out to the guy.
Wow. So that makes it 30-17. The Colts needed that stop, and they are not going to get it. Old man Phil gonna have to lead his team for a comeback here. Tough spot for Indianapolis. Great feeling if you're a Niners fan. Every other team in the AFC right now is rejoicing, though, because they need a Colts loss to cement their status in the playoffs.
Yep. Very true.
Yeah, I think you're correct, Sudoku. 20 is getting burnt consistently.
Right.
He's watching on rewind, so he hasn't seen the play yet, but it wasn't 20 that time, at least. PAT is good. That makes it 31-17. 49ers could be running away with this one.
No, they sure could be. Yep. I mean, just one of those of your Rivers in them. You have to make up ground, but it might be tough.
Yeah, I mean, it is admirable what the Colts have done on offense with Rivers. He is putting up a great game so far. Great stat line. But if your defense can't help you out whatsoever, there's only so much you can do. I mean, good grief. Rivers can't win by himself. And sucks, man. This sucks. If you're a Colts fan watching this, it's tough because you expect more from your defense. Your defense should be able to get at least one stop.
Defense or special teams.
No, he doesn't. They wish he was. Maybe he'd be having more of an impact out there than some of the guys. But no, this is tough, man. This is really tough. It is what it is, though. So we got a commercial break here. The Colts are set to take possession when we return. Very important drive for them here in the third quarter. They're going to have to go score some points. If they don't, the way their defense is playing, they're probably not going to be able to make the comeback. Their offense is going to have to keep putting up points. Can they do it?
Can they do it? That's a good question. I think they can put up points. I don't know if they can put up enough.
Yeah, hopefully they can. Not that far behind. Nice. If we don't blow out the Seahawks, we'll beat the Bucks 51-9. Oh. You must not be watching the same games I'm watching because it's going to come down to the last drive, whether it's Bryce Young or Baker Mayfield. That's how it goes. That's our season. Of course. That's funny, though. I would love that. I would love that. Let it be.
No, that'd be pretty funny.
Oh, you'd seen the touchdown when you read my comment. Nice. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, then. That's pretty good timing.
That was good timing.
Quite ideal, I would say.
Yes.
All right. Well, we still got the commercial break here. Waiting now. Hopefully we get to the game fairly soon. Look, I'm not surprised the Niners are putting up points. I think that was something we said earlier. Like, they're going to have success through the air. I take the over on all the passing stats for 49ers. All their guys are supposed to have big days here. Hopefully you started all their players in fantasy. Did I? Shoot. I know I started Kittle everywhere I have him. I might have been too hesitant on Jennings, though. Jennings, by the way, he doesn't wow you with his receiving stats this year, but he's gotten touchdowns a lot lately. It seems like he's gotten one every game in the past month or so. Pretty interesting. Alrighty, we are returning to the game here shortly. Hopefully Indianapolis will do something here. We will see. They've already changed the possession arrow on their graphic. Last time I did that on our graphic, they immediately fumbled it, so I'm going to restrain from doing that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll get the karma.
Here's the kickoff. That was the first time I'd ever done that, too. And they're going to return it from the 2 to the 10, 20, 25, 30. Had some speed. If he doesn't get tripped up, he's going even further, but makes it to the 35. Colts take over.
He was stopping. No, the dude has wheels.
No, he was going fast, man. That one guy made a great tackle there. There's no telling how far he was going to go. I don't know necessarily how much space he had in front of him, but it's quite possible he would have gone all the way.
For sure.
I guess we're not clinching the 1 seed. Only path the Seahawks beat Panthers, Colts beat 49ers, Niners beat Bears, and Falcons beat Rams for clinching before Week 18. Yeah, no, it's going to come down to Week 18. It's anticlimactic, the playoff race, in that we're going to know basically all the teams who are going to be in by Week 18, except for probably the NFC South. That's probably the one thing that'll be unknown. But seeding, I don't know that hardly anything is going to be wrapped up. Maybe a couple of things, but a lot still to be in play. As the handoff here in 1st and 10 goes nowhere, runs into a brick wall. Wow, 2nd and 10.
Brick roll.
Brick roll. Yep. 2nd and 10 coming up. Colts offense going to have to work through the air once more. Oh, hold up. We got a late flag here. No idea what that's about. They're showing Purdy on the sideline for some reason, watching him spit. That's a choice, cameraman. Okay.
That's elite cameramanship.
Yeah. Looks like it's a personal foul penalty. Automatic first down. It's on the 49ers cornerback, Lenore. Ooh, what did he do? Wow. Hold up.
What did he do?
What? At the end of the play, he came up and punched the ball out, or tried to punch the ball out of Taylor's hands? It's because the play was over, so you can't do that.
Did he know the play was over? I don't know.
I mean, whether you knew or not, it's like, it's just a mistake.
Yeah,
that's tough. Like, that sucks for him. Wow, Indy's got the ball at midfield after that. Good grief. Is Indy eliminated with a loss? I don't think so, because I haven't heard anyone say that. I think they could win out and have the Texans lose out. That's the assumption, at least. They both finished 10-7. I guess the Colts win the tiebreak, because I've heard nobody saying the Colts would be eliminated.
Yeah.
I don't know for fact, though. Yeah. Looking back, this Panthers team would have beaten the Cardinals. Yeah. Yeah, it's a wonder that we didn't beat that Cardinals team. We've grown up a lot during the season, though. As inconsistent as we've been, we've done a lot of growing.
Yeah. See, some of those results from early on this season, it's like, how did that happen?
Well, it's really just that one that makes no sense. Like, the Saints losses I can forgive because they're actually playing really decent football with Tyler Shuck now. Mm-hmm. So that's a decent Saints team, I hate to say it. Rivers thrown across the field for the first down is caught at the 35. Lost the ball at the end, but I think he was down. They picked it up anyway because no Niners player was reacting to the ball on the ground.
Yes.
They were trying to tell the refs that, hey, he hit the ground, it's incomplete, but they could have scooped up the ball, I think. I don't know. Let's see the replay. No, that's definitely a catch. And, yeah, he's down. Like, the ball pops up after he hits the ground. So he's down at the 35. 1st and 10. Colts.
Yep.
Moving the ball here. Phillip Rivers and company. Over at 189. Might be hitting 200 here. Oh, hold up. We got is a timeout called? It's a challenge! Shanahan wants to challenge that.
What? He's challenging that?
He's saying that's no catch for Pittman? I mean, I thought he had possession. Look, if we can't call that a catch, then... I mean, he's obviously down, too. And it doesn't matter. Like, they recovered anyway. But...
Right.
His elbow hits the ground before the ball pops out. Like, that's... This shouldn't take long. Obviously, it's Colts ball. Oh, okay, the rolling in the field pass complete. Yes, it's a complete pass. If that's not a catch, then this game is completely ruined. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what Shanahan's thinking if he saw the play.
Maybe it's possible he just wants to use a timeout and he figures, hey, I may as well challenge the play since I need a timeout.
Yeah,
but
that is entirely possible.
I mean, like, that's obviously a catch, and if it's not, then fire the officials in this game, because that's ridiculous. But we got a commercial break here. Yay.
Woohoo.
I could have altered that common opponent's tiebreak. Yeah, that's another tough thing since we lose that tiebreak to Tampa. That Cardinals loss is what will cost us if we miss the playoffs. One of the things that'll cost us, but that's one we can look back on and go, we shouldn't have lost to that team that's probably finishing with 3 wins. It's tough. I can't tell who would have the tiebreaker between Houston and Indy if the Texans lose out and Colts win out. Yeah, I don't know, because they have the same, split series, same division record. So they would have the same conference record too, apparently, per you. So it goes to common opponents.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's also tied, it goes to strength of victory. Yeah, the tiebreaks go so deep. It's crazy.
That's true.
Bucks were so lucky with Seattle. Yeah, no kidding. They lost that game, or they won the game at the end off Darnold throwing the ball off of somebody's helmet, getting it picked off. And the Cardinals' victory, I wish Arizona had been able to beat them. As of right now, the Colts have the tiebreaker. Wild.
Interesting.
So, Daniel, y'all might want to take care of business against the Chargers next week. Way Rivers is playing, maybe it's not a guarantee in Week 18.
He's playing really well. I feel like I think this Colts team could beat the Jags next week. I don't think they will, but they seem like a very competitive team for sure.
Yeah, quite strange. But maybe it's also something, maybe it's saying more about the Niners' defense, and maybe they're finally being exposed as a vulnerable unit, because they've played a lot of weak teams. Everyone uses the weak schedule argument for teams like Denver and New England. Yeah. You don't hear it much for San Francisco, probably because of all the injuries they've battled through, but it's also true for them. They've played a lot of weak opponents lately and looked really good while doing that. Yeah. And back to the game here, play stands as called. Play stands as called. Shocker! Alright. Rivers is under center now. Or just calling an audible. No, he's under center. Here we go. Probably a handoff. It is a handoff to Taylor. He hasn't had much room to run all night. Only gets about 3 yards that time. Just a slow day for Jonathan Taylor. I'm a little surprised. I thought that he was going to have to carry the bulk for the offense, but it's been Rivers on the passing attack.
Yeah. No, in an offensive explosion where, like, you've seen a lot of people go off. Jonathan Taylor's just one of those that's like, where's he been all game?
No, he's just been hidden. Niners run defense playing really well, seemingly. We'll see if he ever gets going here. Maybe, he could be due for a big chunk run. Try to put the game within reach. Or maybe this is just going to be his performance tonight. Maybe. Shotgun formation here from the 32.5-yard line. Closer to the 33. Downs in motion. Rivers takes a snap. Drop back to pass pressure coming. He throws. It's going to be dropped. Oh, looking for Warren, nearly brought it in, could not hold on.
Oh man, that's a brutal drop. Yeah, you gotta haul that
tough
in.
stuff for the rookie tight end out of Penn State. You got to bring that in. That is the 5th target for him, and they've only connected once. That's a shocker to me because Rivers was known for throwing to his tight ends and getting them involved. They just haven't been able to connect in this game.
Yes. Huh.
All right, broadcast panning to Riley Leonard right now for some reason. I don't know why.
Rivers hurt? I don't know.
No. I don't know why they're talking about Riley Leonard. We can't hear the broadcast, so we don't have that knowledge. But for some reason, they want to talk about the rookie out of Notre Dame. Rivers gets rid of it. It's dropped. Tough catch to make by Downs anyway. Good coverage by Stout. And it's 4th and 7. The Colts, big choice here. It's 7 yards to go, but at this point, if you don't get a touchdown on this drive, you don't feel good about your chances with the way your defense is played.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bleak.
I would understand if you went for it 7 yards out here. I would get it.
Too. I almost think you gotta go for it.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I'm guessing they take 3. But that was a tough play. The Niners brought the pressure, which they should be doing more often, quite frankly. That should be a central part of their game plan on defense. But if they don't have the personnel for it, that's one thing. And it's Blake Groupie out there for a 51-yard field goal attempt. This is no gimme. He's got a big leg, but he struggles with accuracy.
No gimme, indeed.
51 for Groupie. It's up. It looks good, and it is good. Groupie playing real well after leaving the Saints earlier this year. The score is now 31-20. Okay.
All right. The Colts kind of cut into that lead, but again, if the 49ers have another drive and score, it's not going to matter as much.
I mean, the Colts have to score 2 more touchdowns or 1 touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal. And that's just not even including what they have to do on defense, which is suddenly figure out how to keep the 49ers from scoring. I don't think we've seen that happen one time all night. I'm pretty sure they have scored every time they've had the ball. So I have no faith in that defense to suddenly figure it out. Purdy is just rocking it right now, shredding that secondary. Really tough to see anything changing in this game. But anything's possible. A lot of ball left to be played. Nothing is guaranteed. If I'm the Niners, I probably keep attacking through the air.
Yes. No, probably that'd probably be the case too. I mean, it's been the strength of your offense this game, just like attacking through the air. I mean, George Kittle's going off. Juwan Jennings is making some catches as well. Even McCaffrey's contributing. So it's definitely something I'd probably agree with you, just like kind of hone in on.
Yeah, we'll see if they opt for that. Maybe they try to just run the ball now with McCaffrey and maybe get Brian Robinson out there too. We'll see. It could be a thing where they just want to choose some clock now. I don't know. I don't know how they will view it. It's up to Shanahan. It wouldn't surprise me if they were somehow to choke this. I know the game script says otherwise, but you know, it wouldn't be the most shocking thing if we saw Shanahan choke a lead, right? So that's the only way where I could angle this and go, hey, the Colts still have a reasonable chance. It would have to be a Shanahan choke job here. The way it's going, there's no way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the difference between just talking about what's logical, how this has been going, and then talking about, you know, what could happen. You know, because what I think is logical and what will happen, that's no guarantee there. No guarantee.
Yep, so, very much the case.
Sort of like last night in the Ravens-Patriots game. The logical thing for them would have been to keep running the ball well with Derrick Henry, kill time, and make sure the Patriots didn't have much time to make a comeback. And then apparently he wasn't even on the field later in the game for them. So the John Harbaugh special. There you go. Which, by the way, we've talked about other big-name coaches and their job security. I'm sure we've talked a little about Mike Tomlin before, although that was never going to be a serious discussion because the Steelers were likely to win their division. It surprised me that his name was getting floated out there as a name that, you know, a coach that could be fired. No, the Steelers are probably going to the playoffs. This isn't a discussion yet. But anyway, we've talked about McDermott tonight. What about Harbaugh? I mean, it's years of disappointment. He's blown so many leads over the years, making some questionable decisions as a coach. I mean, at what point do they say enough is enough and let him go?
That's a good question. I mean, you might consider that moving on. It wouldn't be completely crazy. I do think he would get rehired. You know, maybe like next year. Like if John Harbaugh got fired like this year, I think he'd get rehired at least in 2027.
I mean, Pete Carroll got rehired, and Harbaugh's probably been better than Carroll was.
Yeah. So the thing that's tough about this particular cycle is like there aren't very many great head coaching candidates. Like if like Mike McCarthy's leading the pack, that's not necessarily encouraging. But
I mean, it sounds like McCarthy's going to get another job somewhere, which is I mean, good for him.
Yeah. So not entirely sure like whom you would fire him for, but you know.
Yes, that's one of those things, like, you need a definite upgrade if you're going to fire your coach. But then on the other side, at some point, enough is enough. Like, I don't have an NFL example,
True.
but at the college level, Georgia fired Mark Richt, who was an outstanding coach, but we could never break through under him. And it was a risk firing him. McCaffrey with a 6-yard run, by the way. But we fired Richt, and it was a risk, but we got Kirby Smart, who is now the best coach in college football. So that paid off, because we had a good upgrade available. Although that was far from a guarantee. You just had to take the risk and hope it works. There's also Penn State right now at the college level who fired James Franklin. I didn't like the timing of that because they didn't have an upgrade lined up, and they had a really messed up coaching search, but they lucked into getting a good candidate anyway, so it might work out. But if you're gonna fire a good coach, you need to either have someone in mind and know you're gonna get him. That way you feel good about it. McCaffrey, another run here, so they are playing on the ground. But yeah, like that's a good point. Like, who do they go to if they're gonna fire someone who's been viewed as a good coach, who's had success with Baltimore?
Yeah, for sure.
And I have no idea who that'd be. Maybe you just elevate Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator, whose name has been floated out as a potential hire for other teams. I don't know if that'd be the case, but it's possible.
Yeah, that sounds possible for sure.
I'm keeping an eye on Jesse Minter, the DC at LA, which I told you about back in like week 4 or 5 when I was thinking our season's not going so well. Maybe I should keep an eye on some candidates. Purdy trying to pass here, gonna throw across the field. It is. I think that's caught into coverage. Who got that? I think Jennings has it.
Oh, hauled in. Yeah,
Pretty sure Jennings held on there. Defenders fighting for it, but it's not enough. Jennings with the first down into Colts territory.
Wow, nice.
Can't stop this passing attack, man. Midnight said, winning as much as they did with all the injuries, Shanahan should be in. Oh, absolutely should be in the conversation. I don't know if he should win it. Yes. That probably depends on how well the Niners finish the season, where they stand in the conference. But yes, he should win it. Another guy who should be in that discussion is Liam Cohen, which I didn't think earlier this year, but I mean, his Jags are firmly in the AFC playoffs. They're leading that division. They're probably going to win it. They have a path to the 1 seed now, too, which is insane. Niners with the run here. Robinson makes it up near the 20. Good run for him.
That's a really good run, yes.
Yeah. So Liam Cohen's in the conversation. We got Ben Johnson. We got Mike Vrabel. I'm biased, but I'd say Dave Canales, if we make the playoffs, should be in the conversation. But he's not going to stand tall with all those other guys, unfortunately. But it's okay. Winning Coach of the Year has not exactly been a good omen lately, so it's cool with me.
It doesn't really mean all that much for the trajectory of your career.
Remember when Brian Daboll was the Coach of the Year? Fun times. Stefanski, 2-time winner, probably going to be fired. Handoff here for Robinson is going nowhere. Colts run D is ready that time.
Yep, this time they were right on top of it.
Yeah, that's what they need every play. They can hold them to 3 here. They still have some life. It's just not a lot. Yeah, in the Coach of the Year conversation, that's going to be interesting to have because there are so many candidates this year. I feel like it's not usually that big of a race, but there are a lot of good options this time around. I'm not giving it to Vrabel just because I think Ben Johnson turning around Chicago is more impressive than Vrabel turning around the Patriots just because of the historical view of those teams lately. I mean, a lot of people believe in the Patriots.
A winner, right?
That too, yeah. He already built up Tennessee. No one should be surprised by his success. Purdy going downfield to no one. It's out of bounds. Stefanski needs to go for sure. I mean, at some point they gotta make a change. Unfortunately for him, I think it'll be like Mike Vrabel though. He'll get rehired somewhere and do well. I think Stefanski's good, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Could be wrong on that.
Yep.
I think Gannon needs to go too, but from all that I've heard all season that he's going to be safe, and then I saw a more well-known source say it as well recently that he's probably safe. So I don't remember the source, or else I would tell you. I'm sorry, I should have saved that somewhere, but it sounds like Gannon is staying. Purdy dropping back here, and it's 3rd and 9. Pressure comes, he throws across the field. It is caught, but only for a 2-yard gain. That did not get very far to Kendrick Bourne. Nope. Okay.
Yep, Kendrick Bourne. Not very far.
They're holding the Niners to 3 here. It would be really funny if Pinheiro missed here. Not gonna lie.
That's true, yes.
But he's really good at this range.
Right.
Petey needs to retire. That's what I would do if I were him. I assume you mean Pete Carroll. Just retire so you don't have to end your career by getting fired. Although I'd hate to end it with this season that you've had with the Raiders, but Yeah, I mean, he's done. 38 yards from Pinheiro. It is up, and of course it is going to be good. He does not usually miss within 40 yards. Pinheiro nearly made the 64-yard field goal at halftime. He's got some leg strength nowadays. I don't know where it came from. It was missing in Charlotte. Good grief.
Yeah, that's crazy. The transformation.
So 34-20, Colts defense is holding them to field goals now at least. That's an improvement after giving up all those touchdowns, but I don't think that's going to be enough, most likely.
Yep.
You absolutely have to score a touchdown now, though. You cannot settle for 3 again. All right, Joel says Stefanski is a good one. That's what I'm thinking, but I mean, I think he's going to be fired and go somewhere good. If I'm the Giants, because I think that's probably going to be the best head coaching vacancy right now. I think whoever goes there, that's the best job open. If I'm Stefanski, that's where I want to go. I want to go work with Jackson Dart and build up that defense, make it a good unit. That's what I want to do.
Yes. No, yeah, definitely the Giants are a good opening and on paper with like Jackson Dart and Neighbors, Cam Scatabo, and like the defense and everything like that. It should be pretty good on paper.
Yeah, if the Falcons, just objectively, if the Falcons are smart enough to fire Raheem Morris, they're not, probably, but if they are, that's going to be a good job opening. I hope they don't fire him. I hope they keep stinking it up with him. They have too much talent to be having all these losing seasons there.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's crazy too, because if Atlanta had beaten Carolina just one time, they'd be in the discussion right now in the NFC South. I think we'd all be 7-8 tied for first if Atlanta had beaten us just once. So, as it turns out, sweeping them actually has really ended their season. So,
yeah. Seems like it.
Pretty funny. But yeah, like they're that close in the discussion there. One game.
Yep.
How do you feel about the Notre Dame coach being the lead for the Giants job? I think that's... So if if the Giants got him, I think it'd be interesting to see him transition from college to pro. I also don't see that happening. I think Freeman will probably listen, see what they have to offer him. I don't think he's going to leave, though. I think he's staying put at Notre Dame, personally. I think he likes the security there, because that's an easy job for him at this point, because he's well entrenched. Everybody loves him. The players love him. Program loves him. And he's got an easy path to the college football playoffs moving forward, so why would he leave? It'd have to be for the money in New York and that market and everything. I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he'll listen, but I think he'll stay put. If I'm wrong, that's gonna be huge news, because man, how often do we see college coaches at premier programs leave that team for an NFL team? I mean, aren't a lot of examples. Like Pete Carroll did that once, right? Long ago.
Mm-hmm. Right. Doesn't happen all that often. Like maybe not as often as you would think. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Matt Rule is the most recent one I can think of. Left Baylor for Carolina. Good times.
Y'all are welcome.
No, we're not. Yeah, I think that'd be big news if it happened. I cannot see it. Do you think Bowles keeps his job when they miss the playoffs? I'm guessing, despite what the fans want, they'll probably keep Bowles around because of the previous success he's had there.
Yeah.
I hope they keep him around, but
be hard.
We'll
yeah.
See. He'll definitely firmly on the hot seat entering next season.
Yes.
All right, we gotta run here for about 3 yards, 2 yards maybe. Taylor just going nowhere, man.
That's a run of all time. For reasons I think you have context, but I'll probably have to go about the fourth quarter. So, right?
Why you have to? Oh.
Well, yeah, just because I have a certain obligation. I feel like I need to be over there. It's a weird situation, but I will see. I don't know if you would want to like just go solo or just end it there if that were the case, but I do probably need to go over there at some point to a different undisclosed location.
It might be hard to transition. I'll see if I can figure that out. Taylor goes for a few more yards to set up 3rd and 2. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
It was just a weird situation because I'm supposed to be at a location, but I weirdly don't have internet access at said location. So I was going to do all my streaming there, but then I had to go here, but I have to be there at some point. So it's a little interesting.
Well, I have nothing set up for the solo commentary. So I didn't realize you were going to be leaving.
I didn't really realize that either, but I kind of realized it's probably best to. So
Fair enough. We'll see
we'll
what
see.
happens here on 3rd and 2.
We'll see
Rivers
what happens
looks like
here.
he's throwing here. Gonna check this one down. Easy first down coming up, you would think, and he gets it. Taylor, I believe, with the reception. Or is that's Taylor, right? Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that's Jonathan Taylor. I think, yeah. With the first down.
Yeah,
Easy
26.
first
Harbaugh in LA, latest college coach going. Oh, right. He did leave Michigan. I forget about Michigan football completely for a minute there.
Oh, yeah.
That did happen.
That's true.
And no, that wasn't Taylor. That was Amir Abdullah. I was thinking Taylor was 25, but his number is 26 out there. That's why I was confused. I was about to just blindly go with it. No, that's okay.
Oh, that's a good play by him, yeah.
Amir Abdullah, former Nebraska running back, I believe. It's been a minute since he's done much here. Rivers checks it down here to one of the tight ends. Is that Mo Alley Cox? Has like 5 receptions this year or so.
Yeah.
We barely seen him. I was looking at the Colts tight ends the other night, just kind of other night. That was literally last night. But I was looking to see. I wonder if Phillip Rivers is going to throw to any of these guys because he likes throwing to tight ends.
Yeah, I feel like Mo Alley Cox is a name I've like heard a lot, but the production hasn't necessarily been there.
Well, he's been playing for like a decade at this point, so you've definitely heard of him.
Yeah, his career year is like 394 yards, so it's like,
Well, he's not a receiving tight end.
Yeah, just like a rotational guy or something like that.
Yeah, he was in the NFL before. Sorry, I didn't read the end of that comment there. Taylor's 28. Oh, so I still got his number wrong. Okay. I'm trying, okay? At least I knew surely that wasn't his number. Okay, yeah. Shoot. We got a Niners defender down in the field, it looks like.
Oh.
He's up, though. They're helping him up and walking off. Jogging off, that's a good sign. Hopefully he's okay. Does Rule ever get a... No. Keep that man away. No. No. He can't even win at Nebraska so far. No. He doesn't know what he's doing in the NF. No.
Maybe he'll be like a special teams coach or something, but not a head coach.
Nope. Keep that man away. I don't want him anywhere. No. Stay at the college level. Even there, you may flame out. We'll see. Rivers, shotgun formation on 2nd and 2. Gets that ball out fast to Pittman, who stumbles after catching it, and he's going to lose a yard. That one's on Pittman, man.
Ooh.
That one, absolutely on him.
I thought he dropped it. I thought the ball hit the ground, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, it looked like he held on to it. I mean, they called it that way at least. It's 3rd and 3.
Okay.
Man. I mean, Pittman has been a good receiver in the league now. Never been elite, but always been pretty good, pretty solid. He was viewed as the one coming into the season. Last year, he was not the one. I think it was Josh Downs. I thought it was Josh Downs who was the one there. This year, I think it's been Alec Pierce as the one. No one's talking about Alec Pierce, but he's having a great season.
Yeah, no, he sure is. He's having a heck of a season.
Handoff in 3rd and 3. Taylor's going to pick up the first down with his legs. There you go.
Nice. That's a good play.
That time it is Jonathan Taylor, I'm pretty sure. They're going to have to snap it once more before the 4th quarter here. 40 seconds on the clock in the 3rd. Play clock below that. See what they do. They need 2 touchdowns here, either at the end of the 3rd or both in the 4th. Be tough.
Yep.
He'll be the water boy. I don't even want him to be the water boy. No, he'll find a way to screw things up.
No, he sure would.
Nope. Keep him out. All right, likely last play of the 3rd quarter here, unless, he throws an incompletion quickly.
Good news, I got a certain text I was supposed to get, so.
Oh, cool. It's a handoff here at the end of the 3rd. Gonna go, nowhere. Okay. What were you saying?
No, I got a certain text I was supposed to get, so we're still good for predictions later.
Oh, I didn't even think of those. Yeah, you guys, we're having to record our predictions on Monday night. We did last week too, but this week we got holiday plans. So, yeah, we might say some things that are not going to make sense later in the week, depending on injury reports and whatnot. So, if that happens, that's why.
Yes.
Yeah. And we did it early last week, too, because I thought I was going to end up getting sick last week. Basically, everyone in my family except me and one other did not get sick. And I'm in a big family, so I'm kind of shocked I didn't get sick. So I think I recorded all of our week's videos last week, Monday night, just in case. And I probably said some things that didn't end up making sense.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Like, I recorded the playoff predictions video that Monday night, and in that video, I apparently picked the Dolphins to win, like rapid fire picks. Even though in our predictions, I picked the Bengals, but I picked the Dolphins to win, and then I had to edit in like, "Oops, wait, Tua's not even playing in this one. Never mind. They're punting on their season."
Yep.
Matt Rule and Dion do not like each other. I need Dion to live up to the hype, so I don't have to listen to all the Nebraska fans out here.
Man. Oh, do Matt? Why don't they like each other?
I'm sure Nebraska fans are not that bad. Yeah, no. The one Nebraska fan I know seems pretty chill, but
yeah.
Yeah, it seems like when they were good at football, they had a really obnoxious fan base, so I would imagine there's still quite a few of them out there. Yeah,
right.
No shot they're playing nice.
I may have to take off. Do you have the ability to, like, transition or whatever?
Are you going to close the meeting and then...
I could. That's a good question.
Or can you, like, turn off your camera and leave it running, and I'll end it?
Well, the thing is, I'm bringing my computer as well, so that's...
Oh.
Now, hypothetically, I could actually maybe do that.
Yeah, because then I don't have to transition scenes, which I'm not sure if I could, because my camera's being used in the G Meet, so if that I would have to leave that, and then I would have to... I don't know if I could get my camera running in OBS.
Right.
I'd have to close it.
If I disconnect, would it still have me in the meeting? That would be the question.
It'd probably boot you from it. Or it'd freeze you up, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very fun transition here, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't want to end it.
No. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Yeah.
Starting the fourth quarter, by the way. Shotgun formation for Rivers and the offense. 2nd and 9. They got to get a touchdown on this drive, or it's probably game over.
Yep.
He's changing something. He's yelling at people. Love to see it. Rivers, what have you got? Dropping back. Pressure coming. You got to get rid of it. He does. It's caught by Warren. First down, Colts. Great play. Warren finally makes the connection with Rivers. Rivers took a hit, it looked like. He's fine, but it looked like he was taking a hit at the end of that play.
Yeah, it looks like he got leveled just a little bit.
Oh, no, they played nice there. Look at him. Good job by the defense, not just absolutely laying him out there.
Yeah, just very, very nice.
I feel like coaches have definitely told their players, be careful with Rivers. Try not to hurt this guy. I hope they have. That's really cool, if that's the case. That was cool. But
yeah.
Thank goodness he doesn't have to play Denver. Anywho, 1st and 10. Dropping back, he gets it out fast. It's going to be a check down. I believe it's Warren again. Back-to-back receptions for him. Rookie tight end out of Penn State. Glad to be connecting with Rivers now. 2nd and 2 coming up. Daniel, how long till you're going to have to head out?
It's whenever. I might actually be able to, like... No, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can just leave and just be on my hotspot. So, yeah, I'll be fine.
All right.
Somehow I'm on my hotspot now. I didn't even realize that. But
Taylor, hard run inside the 10, I believe. 1st and goal coming up.
In fact, if I do this, I could still the stream. I can listen in and talk.
Hey, wouldn't that be nice? Have some engagement there.
Yeah, I'll be driving, so I'll have to be careful.
Oh, yeah, no, don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Listen, but
I
don't
won't text and drive. I might scream and drive, but...
that works.
Okay, I'm going to be working on getting to my car, then I'll be... So I'm still here, but, yeah.
All right, well, this will be fun, you guys.
Sure.
Here we go. This is good. This is good stuff. They're only going easy to avoid roughing the passer. That could be it, too. I have no idea what they're telling their players. A check down here. I think that's Mo Alley Cox. Short of the goal line, though. Is that him? 81. It is Mo Alley Cox. 2 receptions in this game. Look, I have no idea if the coaches are saying to try your best not to rough up Phil Rivers just out of niceness. I don't know. Like, that could be one of those things that is a respect thing, and you know he's old, and you hit him hard enough, he's out for the game. I don't know if that's the case. I'm just saying that'd be really nice if it were. But it may just be they're trying to avoid roughing the passer. But I haven't seen him get hit hard one time in this game. Like, at some point, they're going to get him, you would think. But I don't know, you watched the Seattle game. Did he take any hard hits last week? Handoff here for Taylor. He's going to get in. Colts are on the board. Into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor makes it a 1-score game. Here we go. Here we go. It probably won't mean a whole lot because the Colts defense hasn't stopped him from scoring yet. but they have life. They have life. Alrighty then. 12:41 on the clock. We're going to have to keep a close eye on that because that has a huge impact on this outcome here. If they can get a stop and score, Indy is alive. Man, good run by Taylor. 1 yard run only, but I wanted to see a Mo Alley Cox touchdown. That would have been crazy. Of all the players to score a touchdown in this game, it would be him. Phillip Rivers thrown to the tight end, of course. No, 27 points in this game, 0 tight end touchdowns for the Colts. Man. Well, alrighty, PAT is good. It is 34-27. Indianapolis just got to get one more stop here, and then another touchdown. They're able to move the ball in this Niners defense. It's quite the game. It's quite the game. I'm glad that it's competitive. I hope it stays that way. But it's also very possible the Niners just go downfield and score again, and that's it. We will see. But we're going to hope for the best. The Colts defense, they're going to have to figure something out. I'm pretty sure, I could be mistaken on this, but I am pretty sure the Niners have scored every single time they've had the ball. They have not been able to get a good stop in this game. If they're going to, now's the time. They got to get it now, or that's probably just going to be it. So, we will see. We will see. Big drive coming up. And, yeah, I'm guessing we won't hear from Daniel again. Unfortunate. Has other stuff he had to do tonight, but it's all good. He was here for most of it, and we'll do our predictions later tonight.
Hey, I'm still here.
We hear him. I'm immediately wrong. We did hear from him.
I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm still around.
How about that?
Yes, how about that?
Good
All right,
stuff.
y'all can hear my car start.
Very quietly, yes.
Woohoo! Oh, y'all didn't hear? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of that was actually heard on the stream.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think we're chilling.
Heck
but
yeah.
Keep going. Keep
Absolutely.
commentating.
I mean, there's not really much more to keep going with, honestly.
I was there.
Yeah, we got a commercial break here, and we're just waiting for the
break.
game.
I need to make sure I brought my phone charger, actually. Hopefully I did.
Hopefully. Kittles is injured, apparently. Questionable to return. I don't know how I always miss injuries that happen throughout, but apparently Kittle is injured. Questionable to return. That's unfortunate. He's had a huge role in this game. I mean, hey, if Indy is going to come back in this game and get a stop, that would be something that could actually help them a ton. Kittle has been eating them up in the secondary. Yeah, no texting and driving, Daniel. Yeah, tell him, Joel.
Don't worry, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to be listening in.
Yeah, that's much better.
All right, 1 second.
All right. Rivers embodying legends never die. I mean, seriously, though. This is an outstanding game for Phillip Rivers. At 44 years old, good grief. Good grief. Well, it's not just 44 years old. We've seen other old players come into the league. Tom Brady, I'm pretty sure, was playing at that age and doing well. But Rivers hasn't played in 5 years. Niners return here. They're going to make it to the 30. Just shy of the 30, perhaps, before getting down. Good special teams unit play by the Colts. Special teams unit. Good job by them.
Whoa.
Good job by them.
Am I heard?
I hear you. It's faint, but I hear you.
Okay, great. Nice.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, who doesn't hear me?
I said I hear you. It's faint.
Okay, great.
I'm turning
Okay,
you
yeah,
up.
It's fainter because I have my earbuds in.
Fair. Well,
Yeah.
it might be more clear now. I think I've just turned you up, so.
Okay. I wonder if the audience can hear me, though. I'm actually not sure since it's connected to earbuds now.
Well, the sound comes through my headset, and I hear you, so you should be heard on the stream. We got a completion here to Jennings, really showing up in the second half, goes for nearly 20 yards. Good grief. Indy defense, please, you got to get a stop. You've got to get a stop here. Gosh. They have not been able to.
For the first time in football front history, I'm doing football for fun while driving.
Seems safe to me.
Yep, seems totally safe.
Gotta love it, you guys.
Actually, if anyone thinks it's bad optics or whatever, it's actually not that bad. It's really just, it's like talking on the phone while driving, but I just have this big computer on my passenger seat, so it's not really that bad.
Yeah. Midnight says he hears you. Joel says loud and clear. All right, is it too loud and clear, or is it a good volume? I might have turned him up too much. I think it should be good.
Oh.
Just
Should
checking.
be
I'm
good.
just checking. It should be good, but always good to ask
Yeah.
just in case.
No, it always is good to ask for sure.
You know, back in the early days, or even this year when we got back to it, our audio was always having problems for whatever reason. One of us or both of us would just be
Yeah.
off, and we wouldn't have people being honest and telling us that, and we would just do the whole stream with crappy audio.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. Yeah, those good old days. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we had those issues. It's just been
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah, we figured out my mic because I just had something turned on, turned all the way down instead of up, which you showed me in Houston, so that was nice. Whoops.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. The
Yeah.
gain, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the gain, and it was like, why did I never turn this up? I thought it was up, I guess. I don't know. They got 3rd and 1 now, by the way. McCaffrey able to run wild so far. Ball up to the 43-yard line. Need less than a yard to get the first down. McCaffrey is going to get it, and some more across the 40, the 30, 25-20 for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh. Wow, he's going. Yeah.
Good grief. The Colts defense needs, and I mean needs, a stop, and they cannot get it. McCaffrey is eating them up right now. They have not gotten a stop all game.
How much time's left?
We got 10 minutes left in this game. If they hold them to 3, technically they are still in it, but they would have to get a stop after that. And then another score.
I mean, you're down 2 possessions, right?
Right.
No, yeah, it'd be pretty tough, especially with. I mean, Philip Rivers has been playing great, but how much do you trust him to like just go down the field twice, score a touchdown like on demand? Like it could be pretty tough.
Man. Yeah, I'm guessing this game is over. A turnover right now would dramatically change that, though. Brian Robinson going hardly nowhere on that carry. 2nd and 9 coming up. Joel says to steer clear of drunk drivers, by the way, so please heed that advice.
All right, I will definitely attempt to steer clear of these drunk drivers.
Drunk drivers are the worst, man. You can always tell when they're drunk, at least. That's the one thing.
Well, that's
Hopefully you can tell before they're ramming into you, though. Joel also says the volume is good, so thank you for that. There are YouTubers that stream delivering food. They drive all stream. That makes me a bit nervous, says Midnight. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't think you should be streaming that. But
hey, at least I'm not Brandon Ayum, who drives 100 miles per hour and records it.
man, I barely even looked into that story. I saw that and was just like, yeah, just average crazy receiver. It seems like a future Steeler to me.
That actually sounds perfect. Yeah, I was pretty disinterested in it too. I was just like, whatever. I mean, it's just one of those.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously done as a 49er. I've forgotten about him.
Yeah.
I thought he was overrated anyway. Like I was saying all offseason, Juwan Jennings is wide receiver 1 over him, which has been true because he hasn't seen the field. Jennings has also not been that impressive statistically, aside from the touchdowns, but yeah.
Right.
Pretty crazy fall-off for him. Anywho, I think the 49ers burnt a timeout. Play clock was winding down really fast. I'm not sure what happened there, but they had to burn a timeout. Apparently Purdy couldn't hear. Looks like that's what he's mouthing to the sideline in the replay. I guess he couldn't hear, and that's why they were slow to get the snap off, so... Anywho, we got 9:18 on the clock now.
Oh, yeah.
Colts have all 3 timeouts for whatever it's worth. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here we go. Brian Robinson's still the back out there. McCaffrey getting some well-earned rest. Purdy throws. It's going to be dropped. Could not connect there for Robinson on the sideline. Would have been good for 2 yards. Not a big deal. Indy has got to hold them to 3 here. Or a turnover, or hopefully they miss. Future Cowboy. I mean, I could see that too. That's the type of thing Jerry Jones would do, right? Hey, we need defense. Let's get some more offense. A troublemaker on offense. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so future Cowboy or Steeler. Although, I guess with the Steelers, they currently have DK Metcalf, so maybe it'll be a minute before they get another receiver with drama. Speaking of which, DK Metcalf punched a guy, so he's out for the next 2 games.
Yeah, he is out for the next 2 games. Indeed, he's gonna miss out on my fantasy championship.
Yeah, small loss, honestly. Juwan Jennings with the catch for the first down, 1st and goal, 49ers. Under 9 minutes to play now. Defense not existing there, man. Gosh. I mean, Jennings just had him beat cleanly. 36 could not keep up. I don't know who that is, but pretty tough on defense. Jennings gets open, makes the catch, first and goal coming up. Edwards, I don't know who Edwards is, but tough stuff, man. Ugh. Alright, McCaffrey back in the game, I believe. See if they give him the handoff here. Panera missed, that would be funny. Purdy takes a snap, pitch to McCaffrey, who's going to... Oh, he gets stopped. He actually ends up losing a yard on that one, so it'll be second and goal from the 9 coming up. Maybe they hold him to 3, or get a turnover, or a Panera miss. I don't think Eddie's missing from this close, though. It's just rare. Even in Carolina, he was really accurate within 40 yards. Yeah, Colts can't get a stop. It is crazy how bad this defense has been playing. The 49ers offense, obviously, is really hard to stop, the way they run that system. And when they're on, they're on. But the Colts defense should be able to get at least one stop. The production they're getting from offense, it is an absolute shame the defense can't keep up here. Second and goal now from the 9. Purdy, see what he's got, takes a snap. Good protection. He's got all day. Now pressure's coming. Rolling out of the pocket to his right. He's got the green in front of him. He's going to have to throw into the end zone. It is. I think that's caught. Going out of bounds. That may have been caught. Really? Did they call him in? They call him out. That is Tongs, the backup tight end, I believe. Oh, wow. If that's how you say his name. He was diving. Oh, I'm watching that replay. I mean, he dragged both feet and has his hands on the ball, I think. Hold up. If that ball, I mean, the ball moves when he makes it to the ground, so I mean, I don't know what a catch is because the rules seems to always be different depending on who's playing. Yeah, but
we don't know anymore what a catch is.
Yeah, I mean, that is really close, but they're gonna call it incomplete. That's probably the right call. Good effort though. Third and goal into the end zone, wide open. What are you doing, Christian McCaffrey? Like, seriously, it is third and goal, and you're not gonna guard Christian McCaffrey? Just the left side of the end zone, no one is near that man. You could see that happening in real time. You see McCaffrey just running the route, getting wide open, nobody near him.
Christian McCaffrey with the touchdown. What type of route was it? Was it like a flat or something?
I mean, let me watch it might have been a wheel route. I'm going to watch the replay here. I mean, looks like a wheel route on the left side of the field, basically. Similar to it, at least. That type of route. Yeah. Like, he was in the end zone. You could see him running there. You could see no one was going to get to him. Colts defense, this is an absolute shame. Someone, I think Joel said earlier, the Colts might get 40, hang 40 on him. There you go. That's 40. 41 to be exact. That's the score, 41-27. Ugly game here, just ugly. Absolute shame for the Colts defense. But hey, AFC teams are happy.
For y'all's driving anecdote, I am passing by a bunch of policemen and a fire truck. So let's hopefully... let's just make sure I get past them. I mean, it's not like anyone would go out of their way, you know, but that's just kind of funny. Hopefully everyone's okay. It looks like something happened. If there are like 5 police cars with their lights and fire trucks.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, they're not coming after me in case that's not clear, but it's just kind of funny that I passed them as I'm doing football for fun while driving.
I mean, go say hi, make some new friends.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, we need 500 subscribers. Any of y'all in?
Yeah, you guys want to help us out? Nah, that would be crazy.
That crew over there probably would combine get us there. Funnily enough.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what's going on though. They got that many vehicles. That's not usually a good sign.
I don't know. I didn't see a fire. Like, seems like everyone's
That's good.
Okay. Or well, probably not, but yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone was dying.
Okay. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. And Midnight says, I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Joel says, regarding the game, Prime Purdy has returned, nearly 300 yards. And does he have 5 touchdowns for real? They haven't gotten any on the ground, have they? Or have... No, they haven't. McCaffrey's got...
Passes,
Brock Purdy has 5 touchdown passes in this game.
Wow.
That's some crazy, nasty stuff. And McCaffrey's got 117 rushing on the ground. No, that is filthy.
That is very filthy.
How often do we see a quarterback throw 5 touchdowns, honestly?
It's not that often. But,
we need some live action reporting, Daniel. And Midnight is right. Yeah, dash cam footage.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't know if like recording myself would necessarily be the safest thing, but you know, that would be pretty funny.
That's okay. We just need the stuff that's happening, and then your narration of it.
That's true. But yeah, no, I think Brock Purdy. I've always said he's like good, even though like I feel like there have been times like, oh, he didn't play the Grace in the Super Bowl or whatever. But it's like he's always been good. I think it's just that he was a 7th round pick, and so maybe we think about him a little bit less. But he's not Josh Allen, but he's pretty good.
It's funny that his story is not talked about as much anymore, because that's such an outstanding story. Mr. Irrelevant, and he's still very much relevant for the 49ers. I mean, this has been a great game for him.
Relevant. Probably the most relevant player in this game, yeah.
People want to call him a system quarterback, and even if he is, he plays the system very, very well.
He was really well. Yeah.
He's still Mr. Irrelevant, so being a system quarterback is already a huge win. The Colts are going to return this kickoff, by the way, to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, down around the Indianapolis 40. What a return for the Colts.
Wow.
Not going down yet. Oh, no, hold up. You know what it is.
Oh, to be hold up for the holding?
Holding for the holding. Let's see. Might be a block in the back somewhere. I mean, he was going super fast, man. That speed by whoever that is, that's some good speed. But there's the flag. That ugly yellow out there.
Yikes.
Content is more important than personal safety. Preach, Midnight. That's exactly right.
What's more important than personal safety?
Content.
Yeah, true. Jack Doherty would tell you that.
I think they did.
Doherty, right?
No, I'm not sure, but I assume he's someone who had went for content and it went the wrong way.
Yeah, let's just say everyone hates him, rightfully so.
Oh, okay. Penalty on the Colts, by the way, just to update there.
Yeah. He was like live streaming as he was in a car crash, and like that was so satisfying to see. Like I would never wish anything like that upon anyone, but he's such a douche.
Wow. Okay. Rivers. Oh, he lost the ball. Oh my goodness. I think
What?
I think the Niners got that. I'm not sure yet. We'll
fumble?
see. Yeah, got knocked out. He was about to get sacked. He got knocked out of his hands, or maybe he just dropped it. I'm not sure. Seems like the Colts were able to get back on top of it, but it's all the way at their own 5-yard line. My goodness. Let me see that replay here.
They're really backed up. Yeah.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers, I mean, yeah, he was going to get sacked. The defender happens to hit the ball with his hand, and then he realizes a second later, oh, I hit the ball out. He's still on top of Rivers. But, man.
No, that's fine.
Like, I don't think the defender meant to do that at all. Like, he's did not even realize it. But the Colts got the ball. It's 2nd and 25 now at their own 5. This game, it looks over, man. Rivers in his own end zone. Gets it out across the field. It is tipped by the defender. Good pass breakup because, I mean, the tight end, Warren, would have caught that. Good play. I think that was D. Winters.
That's about right.
And D. Winters with the pass breakup. 3rd and 25. We're going to have to air it out here. Yeah, I sense a 3-and-out coming up. Yeah, you have easy prediction, of course, but still going to say that. It's probably going to be a 3-and-out. Yeah. Okay. 3rd and 25 from the 5-yard line. Dropping back to pass. He's in his own end zone. Pressure's coming. He throws across the field. It is nearly caught by Downs. He had to go really far for that. Almost dove and caught it, but it's incomplete. 4th and 25 now. You're down 2 scores with 6.5 minutes. You can't get a stop on defense, but there's no way you can go for it on 4th and 25 from your own 5, right?
Yeah, got punted away, unfortunately.
You're going to have to punt it away and just hope for the best.
Just hope for the best. Yep, literally.
Bro, he was going 100 miles an hour on a rainy day? Seriously? Like, why? Why? Genuine why? Who?
How about Jack Doherty, right? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why?
At least Brandon Ayum, I think the weather was fine, but yeah, he was doing something crazy like that.
Doing that in the rain is absolutely insane. Niners are returning the kickoff or the punt to the Colts 43 or so. This is ugly.
Like, so I'm driving. I can't read. I'm curious who said that. Was that Midnight or Sudoku or who?
Joel.
Who knew that? Joel. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on the internet as much as I am, so I'm glad to have some company.
I mean, I'm on the internet a lot too, but I have no idea what y'all are talking about. I guess most of the stuff I see is NFL or college football, though. I've trained my algorithms very well.
Right. I mean, I don't like really keep up with these content creators too much, but probably like I know about that guy.
I heard about another YouTuber who apparently was caught buying subscribers, and people found out because they realized they were randomly subscribed to the guy, and they were all unsubscribing. They were really mad about it. I don't know who this guy is. Don't remember his name, but he's apparently really popular, and people are mad at him. So, hey, good thing we didn't go that route, buying subscribers.
Not yet.
No, there's no yet. It's not happening. Nah.
Right.
I mean, that's some wild stuff. You're that desperate for a following, man? Alright, we got a pitch to McCaffrey on 1st and 10. He's not going to go too far, just 2 yards gained. Maybe just 1. We'll see where they mark him down. This game is basically over. I mean, it's been fun. It's been a good fight. The Colts offense played admirably. You have a lot to be happy with, but this is a disgusting game for their defense. The offense showed up, and that was going to be the big question coming in. Can they put up enough points to win a game where both teams score in the 20s? Because you would think, the 49ers, they have a good matchup here in the passing game, but the Colts defense will at least get a stop or two, right? Nope. They've gotten 0. I am fairly sure. Oh, there's the graphic. They've only scored in 7 of 8 drives, apparently. I'm guessing that's saying the one drive they didn't score on was at the end of the first half where they didn't do anything. That's right. They had the miss. I forgot about that. They missed the 64-yard field goal. I'm not holding that against them. They started that drive with less than 20 seconds.
Yeah. I've made my destination now, so I'll probably just be muted just for a second to get situated and everything. But
okay.
I might be back here in a second. So
all right.
I'm not leaving the call. Don't worry, unless my hotspot disconnects, which would be tragic.
Yeah, let's hope not. That would really mess up our layout.
All right. Yep. I'll see you all in a minute.
It might not be that bad, actually, but let's not find out. Anywho, we'll see him in a minute. 3rd and 6 here for Purdy. They're throwing, trying to convert it. It should be an easy conversion, assuming he held onto that ball. He does. 1st down, San Francisco. I mean, he's just wide open on the sideline. Under 5 minutes to play now. All hands on that pass. He does appear to contain possession there. Hold on to the ball going out of bounds. 4:52 on the clock, 1st and 10. The game's over, you guys. Realistically, you need something crazy to happen here. Ugh. I mean, I'm sorry, Colts fans. We were already sorry for you because of the Daniel Jones injury. Now we're sorry because, last week it was, you have to start Phillip Rivers. I'm sorry. It's come to this. Now we're sorry that he's doing so well, and yet you're still losing by double digits. McCaffrey to lose a yard or 2 on that run. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Your defense can't get any stops except at the end of the first half on a missed field goal. You got to do better than that, man. The season could be on the line. They're going to have to win their next 2 to have a chance at the playoffs, but that's not overly realistic. They're going to need help to get in, too. So, my guess now is the AFC's current playoff picture is what is going to be the playoff picture there. Might have to reshuffle some of the seeding. Not sure how it's all going to shake out. But the teams that are currently in, if the season ended now, that's probably what it'll be when the season ends. Not going to be much movement. And we're going to hope and pray the same is true for the NFC, because the only thing that could change there realistically is the NFC South. And right now it's Carolina. And I think everyone watching right now can agree. We want Carolina in. So, please, Carolina. All right, Indianapolis burns a timeout there. 2nd and 11. As bad as this Colts D has been, gotta appreciate Phillip Rivers. Yeah, absolutely. The offense has balled out. Oh, we got an interception! Oh, snap! Colts take over here. They're returning the pick here to their own 29. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Uncle Phil gonna go back out there.
Is there an interception? What's going on?
Purdy got picked off there. He threw it across the field. It looked like, I don't think that was Purdy's fault. I think that was on the receiver who couldn't bring in the catch. Let me see the replay. It was a little high for Kendrick Bourne, and it just went through his hands. My goodness.
Wow.
We get to see Phillip Rivers out there again.
All right. I'm here for it.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a clean pick, and then he got to return it. Not a big return, but better than what it would have been. He made it from his own 20 to about the 29. Good grief. Yeah, we got to appreciate Rivers and the offensive effort. Old man Rivers is balling, absolutely. Getting Sauce Gardner for him to only play a couple games was rough. That too, and you made that trade, gave up first-round picks with the idea that you're going to extend Daniel Jones, and now we don't know about him. Pittman with the reception gets about, by the time he's down, he might have gotten about 9 yards. 8 or 9. Pretty good play there.
Uh-huh.
They got to score fast, and then they got to get a 3 and out. If they score before the 2-minute warning and then get a 3 and out, they have a shot. It's not a realistic shot, but it is more of a shot than we expected here. That interception was very, very surprising. Rivers throws across the field, across the midfield. It's caught by Pierce across the 40 to the 35 to the 30. Indianapolis is moving the ball right now. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
Isaac, do you hear me?
I do hear you. I see you're very laggy, though.
Oh, okay.
My camera's very, very slow.
Really? Oh, that's not ideal. Okay.
Ball at the 29 now, by the way. Alec Pierce up to 86 yards in this game. My goodness. Joel welcomes you back, by the way. Rivers only needs 23 more yards to get to 300. Rivers checks this. Oh, no, it's picked off. It's going back the other way, too. Oh, no.
What?
Winters picks that off. It is a pick 6. San Francisco has won this game. Oh, that is devastating.
That is really unfortunate.
I mean, he was balling. They were moving. They had life. And a pick 6 is going to end the game and leave a sour taste in the mouth of Colts fans. What? Oh, shoot. He's gone and our layout is ruined. Oh, boy. Hello there. Daniel, please come back. This is really awkward for me. Shoot, Daniel, why? Yeah, I don't know what to do right now, you guys. Don't do that again, Daniel. We cannot afford our layout to do that. We just found out.
Oh, it was a disaster.
No, that was really bad. That was really, really bad.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be like that for like a minute, but...
no warning?
You know, I see mine less laggy at least.
You're less laggy. You're good now, I think. Your sound is terrible, though.
Oh, well, we'll have to fix that.
Yeah, sorry. It'll do for the rest of it, rest of the stream at least.
No, my mic's literally here, actually. I think I can just connect it. It'll just be a second. But Philip Rivers, pick 6?
Yeah, pick 6, 48-27, game's over. And hey, you guys are getting a good show tonight, because think that it's been a while since we had that happen during a stream. Like, I genuinely did not know what our layout was going to look like if he left, and now we know. It is an absolute disaster. Hope and pray that never happens again.
Yeah, next time we'll be better prepared for something like that for sure. But yeah, it was entertaining. Looks like the game is all but over. But 48-27. Wow, what a score.
Colts defense couldn't do a thing tonight until they got that interception. And then Philip Rivers with the pick 6. I mean, it is his fault. It was a bad throw, but we're not about to be harsh on Philip Rivers. Like, nah. That's just tough.
I mean, he's played such a good game. Just give the guy a break, right?
He was about to get 300 yards. He might still get there because they're going to get the ball back right now. Midnight says San Fran scares me more than LA or Seattle. That's interesting. I don't know, like for Carolina, I mean, we know we can hang with LA, although we needed 2 Stafford interceptions to win that game, to be fair, but we know we can beat them. I feel like we actually do stand a chance against Seattle, though. I don't think that they should, throw or run all over us, because they start slow generally. I think we can hang around there at least. San Francisco doesn't scare me at all, though, because if Bryce is on, we can move the ball in that defense for sure. Like, take away his bad turnovers in that game on Monday Night Football, we absolutely win. So, personally, I would rather play San Francisco in the playoffs than LA. And no, Philip Rivers' day is done. We got the rookie Riley Leonard at quarterback now.
Oh, wow.
And it's just a pitch to whoever's in at running back. I have no idea who that is. It's not Abdullah. It is not Taylor. I couldn't see his jersey name there. Okay. ESPN, here we go. You tell me who this is. What's his number? Who it is? Tyler Goodson. Okay. So they're playing all backups now. It's understandable. So there's not going to be much more for the game here, unfortunately. Petition for a stream with that layout if Panthers don't make the playoffs. No way.
That'd be quite fun.
No,
I'll need to watch the replay what it looked like.
Yeah, it was just me leaning back trying to awkwardly fit myself into the frame.
Yeah, I knew connecting it was gonna be awkward at some point because I gotta connect to the internet at some point. But yeah, because I knew it was pretty bad. It was laggy or whatever. But
yeah, Colts Pacers 1831. I hate this team so much. It's the same movie every single year. I can't stand it. I'm sorry, man. I mean, this was supposed to be y'all's year to at least make the playoffs. This sucks. Look, heck of a fight from your offense tonight, though. That was admirable effort for Phillip Rivers and company. That defense, though, I mean, what on earth? It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all figure it out, and next year you're still fighting hard. The Colts' defense was pretty good at the beginning of the year. Did they have a bunch out with injuries, or did they just fall off? I think they just fell off. It also could be a matchup thing here, because the secondary was always going to be their weakness, and the 49ers have a lot of playmakers they can throw to. Guys get open. I don't think they're missing too many players on an injury. I could be mistaken, though. If somebody knows better, let me know. I think they've just fallen off. And it's a tough matchup.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You're talking about for the Colts, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like if I were to take the over or under on stats and whatnot, I would easily go over 300 for Purdy in this game. I don't know if he made it there, but that would have been where I leaned. I would have taken the over for Kittle's receiving yards. I would have taken over for Jennings. Anytime touchdown for Jennings, too, because he gets one seemingly every week. Anytime McCaffrey touchdown, like, it was set up for the Niners to do well on offense. That was very expected, but hanging 48 tonight, really 41, a pick six added onto it, but you didn't expect the Colts to be just unable to get a stop at all. That's a big surprise.
That's true. No, their defense definitely they couldn't stop a nosebleed, so it's just like just one of those. Really, it is sad. I guess technically I'm supposed to be happy that the Colts lost, but it is unfortunate. It was unfortunate it wasn't closer.
Yeah, and he said, the Colts Pacers fan says, it's injuries. Our entire secondary is injured. Sauce Gardner is there, but I mean, you didn't have him earlier in the year, so I wasn't as concerned in that regard. Because early in the year you were playing well. Is Ward out? Maybe Ward is out. I do know we had a lot of concerns about the defense coming into the season, although we were way off overall about the Colts. So, I mean, we had them picking in the top 5 at one point, which was a huge miss on our part. Whoops. Nope. So, there were concerns about the roster coming into the year. Maybe they were just overachieving all along. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there are a lot of various factors here. Daniel is back, although technically he was barely gone, but just had to do some driving.
True.
Season was better, far better than expectation. Yeah. I appreciate the support, but everyone says that every single year, and every year it's always the same average, below average play. I guess you do hover around 7 to 8 wins every year nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is y'all never got the quarterback right. Like, since
Luck.
And Luck, it's just been very hit or miss. So,
I mean, we knew that was the big question for them for years.
Yes. Because I think, it was Jacoby Brissett that year, and it was Phillip Rivers, ironically, for a year. And then you try like Matt Ryan and Anthony Richardson, just like, hopefully Daniel Jones is just your guy you can rely on for years. But
I mean, he's coming off a big injury. Like this is a really, really tough spot for that team now.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. I think you're basically I guess you commit to Daniel Jones and you hope that he can recover well. Oh, we had a drop pass on 4th and 1, so Niners ball. That'll end the game officially. It doesn't matter at this point, but it's still going to announce it. Maybe there's going to be some optimism for Anthony Richardson. I know that might sound crazy to some people, and I don't believe in it personally, but you got Phillip Rivers there now, hopefully passing on some knowledge to the young player. And he was always going to be someone, I've said this a lot in the past, he was never going to succeed in his first few years of the league. He was going to be a year 3 or year 4 breakout player. Didn't get a chance in year 3 because he lost his job to Daniel Jones, who apparently is outstanding this year. So I'm not going to hold that against him right now. Maybe there's a chance he learns a lot this season and from Rivers and eventually gets another chance. Maybe. The talent is there. I'm not a believer. I'm just saying that could be a hypothetical thing that plays out. I don't know, though.
Yep. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, as a Panthers fan, we feel your pain. Yep. We also have not been good for a long time because the quarterback spot has been a mess. I know we had Darnold and Baker, but it was just straight up bad for us. It wasn't our fault. They were the problem too. Like our Panthers, y'all have made some great strides compared to last year. You're at least trending in the right direction. Hopefully, they got some tough choices ahead, but hopefully. Ward has his 3rd concussion. Good grief. Moore and Franklin,
That's
and
crazy.
Bynum and Latu and Cross, only consistent guys. Everyone else has been injured. I guess I didn't realize how riddled with injuries your team was. I've not really heard a lot about that, actually, so that's a little surprising to hear. Seahawks were hovering around 9 to 10 wins for a few years. Broke through this year. Any year can be the breakthrough. True. If Jones returns to form next year and you build out that defense, you guys can become a contender. Agreed with that. Top teams are not that much better than you guys at full strength. I mean, this year, Indianapolis was the top team at one point, so they obviously have that potential if Daniel Jones can return and keep playing well. But, I mean, that's a big if, right? It was already going to be a big question of if he could sustain his success, and he's going to be coming off a tough injury, so I hope he comes back strong and better than ever. It'll be tough.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Richardson getting injured, like that was messed up. Yeah, I think Rivers is the better quarterback. He probably is. I mean, just being real. I mean, we were never believers in Richardson around here anyway, so But again, he was always the project developmental quarterback. It seemed like Indianapolis didn't realize that, though, the way they treated him. Or also he was just that bad, so it didn't matter.
Maybe both things are true. I don't know.
Yeah. Is it just me, or did Cross have a terrible game? Look, if you played defense in this game, you had a terrible game. So,
True.
I mean,
Pretty tough.
I mean, that's just how it is, unfortunately. This was a rough watch if you like defense. I mean, I like offense, so I enjoyed that part of it, but at the same time, it got out of hand. You got to see some stops here. We need some complimentary football all around, and we just couldn't get it here. It's wild stuff, man.
Yeah.
But, look, we'll say it again. Admire the heck out of Phillip Rivers for his fight. The offense played a great game, but the defense couldn't get a stop at all. So, just tough stuff. Indianapolis, I'm sorry, but win the next 2 games. Hope that Houston loses next week. I know I'm saying this while my Texans fan friend is here, but that's your one path now, I believe. So, you still have hope, I guess. I mean,
you're mathematically in.
it's not realistic, but at least, yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say. It's just some tough stuff, man.
And, they got to beat the Jags on top of that, so.
I like defense. Sudoku, this was not the game for you.
Yes.
Not the best game for you, at least. On paper, our whole team is amazing. I hope we get back to normal with everyone healthy, but it's even worse because I know this team is contender-worthy, but quarterback position sucks. No, that's the worst spot to be in, man. Worst spot to be in, to know you've got all that talent, but one thing's holding you back, and, that's going to be the big question for you guys. It'll be a situation to watch unfold. Will Daniel Jones recover well? Will he be the starter in week 1? Will you commit to him? Because he's not currently under contract next season, right? So, I would imagine with the moves you've made, you're basically locked into committing for him, because what else are you going to do? There's not another good option out there. Not a good option in the draft if you were to go for that, unless you trade all the way up to 1, which you're not doing.
Right, yeah.
What AFC teams have clinched? I believe everyone but Houston has clinched, and then the AFC North is between Pittsburgh and Baltimore, which Pittsburgh is going to clinch at some point. So,
Right.
yeah, I think that's the case. Although I have my phone right here, I can pull up ESPN. The internet is nice like that. Let me actually use it instead of guessing, because that's
Yes.
okay. Well, I guess it hasn't updated, but the Jags have clinched a spot with the Colts loss. They're 3 games up on them. They can't fall out. The Chargers, same. They're at 11 wins. Buffalo, they've clinched a spot. Yeah, 3 AFC teams clinched a spot tonight, thanks to the Colts loss.
Nice.
The Texans are not in. They're in with 1 more win. They clinch a spot with a win next week or a Colts loss. So that last spot is going to come down to Houston and Indianapolis. How about that? Would be division rivals.
I like our odds.
The odds are definitely in y'all's favor, but we'll see. Jags, Bills, Chargers, I think. Yep, there you go. Same movie every year, the same result. It's more like same results, I guess, rather than same movie, because you don't usually start off as one of the best teams in football with a historically good offense. So there's that at least. Mm-hmm. But that probably makes it worse to suffer through this year. You have a hot start and then fade fast just to have the mediocre finish. But yeah, they have a good shot. If they can upset the Jags, who it would be a very Jags loss to blow that game now that they have so much momentum. And then you need Houston to lose to a good Chargers team that is rolling right now. And then you need one more upset. There's a path there, the way they're playing on offense. They just need that defense to step up, like last week.
Yeah.
It's possible. It is possible. But even if they get in, you're not going to feel good about playing Let's see. The 2 seed in that scenario would probably be New England. Yeah, good luck. Because Denver's probably getting the 1 seed unless the Chargers win that division, in which case New England gets it, and then the Jags are the 2. No, because you'd beat the... I don't know. There's so many different outcomes that are possible for the AFC playoff picture, because nobody's locked in anywhere except the AFC North winner. That is the one guarantee. Pittsburgh or Baltimore's getting the 4 seed. That's all we know for a fact. Everything else could be moved around with upsets and results that we aren't expecting. Anything happen to the NFC? The Niners win gets them to 11-4, and right? So they have the same record as the Rams, which means they will move up to the 5 seed, and the Rams drop to the 6, just like that. If I am not mistaken. And I don't think I am. Because they have the better divisional record. So yeah, the Niners are the 5 seed. The Rams fall to the 6 at 11-4. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Houston gonna whoop the Chargers, and football for fun agrees. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Football for fun. Yes.
Maybe Daniel's gonna pick his team this week.
Actually, I gotta think about that. Yeah, maybe, just maybe.
You gotta do it this week, man. It's a big game, push a playoff spot. You gotta believe in your team to do that.
Right. Well, I picked us the last 2 weeks.
Oh wow, you picked your team against the Cardinals and Raiders. That's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
The guts to do that, man.
Yes.
That's not disgusting at all. Yeah, I'd imagine Seattle fans are pretty happy about it. Sure, I grant you that. Yes, it is every year average to below average play with contender-worthy team, and I'm so frustrated seeing the same result every year. It takes my joy out of watching and enjoying NFL football. Again, as other Panthers fans said, we relate. I mean, we've just been bad for years, but we relate because we have optimism every year, and we should be better than we are, and then we stink it up. This year, we're getting better though. But it, yeah, I don't know that I would have said it that way though, because this year you really were one of the best teams in the league. I don't think that's ever been the case previously. I mean, I don't know the last time the Colts were really viewed as someone with a team with so much talent that they could be that good. But then again, the quarterback spot has always been tough there. Like, you needed Richardson to be better than he was supposed to be, and that was never realistic. He was always a guy who was not going to be good until year 3 at the earliest. So, yeah, good point. Sudoku, you guys almost lost to the Raiders. Almost lost to the Raiders, yeah.
But we won, which is all that matters.
Yeah, you and basically everyone else in the league except the Titans would beat the Raiders. Oh, and the Patriots, they lost to them. Still one of the strangest results of this season. I can't believe that, the way things have played out. Yeah. Chargers do not have Ashton Genty. They have Amarian Hampton, who has been better than Genty this year. Genty's just been more available.
Ashton and Genty, we're starting to realize how good he is. He's
oh, yeah, now that he has a good game against you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I did note last night in the reactions how funny it was that his breakout game would be against you guys. I felt like that was something you would be like, yeah, of course it's us. Of course. It would be Houston.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
That figures. I do like Hampton a lot, though. He's definitely going to be a good running back in the league. I would expect him to go in first or second rounds in fantasy football next year. I will be avoiding that probably, since that's such a risk in one way. Because like, it's no guarantee. But I tend to be a safe drafter, and then I just trade for a whole new team when I'm unhappy with my team. Daniel knows.
Yes.
2018 season, the year I became a Colts fan and moved to Indianapolis, and he retired, and the rest. Oh man, I cannot imagine. I liked the Colts back then as my second favorite team, and it was like I was super sad about Luck retiring. I actually own an Andrew Luck jersey, so like I was that big of a fan of his. I didn't buy it myself, but my family thought to gift it to me for Christmas one year. It's like, oh, cool, I like Andrew Luck.
I remember,
so. I think I remember.
I remember 2019 he retired. It's like, on the one hand, it's like I was glad we'd have to deal with him, but on the other hand, like you felt bad that like Luck like felt like he had to retire. He'd take all those hits and things like that. So
it's tough, man. I hope we don't get the same thing with Burrow this year. I don't think we will. I know people are talking about the things he's said in the past couple of weeks. I don't think that's where we're going. I think he's just giving the Bengals front office some signs that they need to get their act together and actually build the team around him. And maybe fire that coach because Taylor's not the guy. But yeah.
Yep.
I also don't think he's leaving Cincinnati, but we're going to keep talking about it because it's a really fun hypothetical. Minnesota, do what you can to go get him. Speaking of luck, do you think Burrow will retire? Yeah, there you go. Nope. I don't think so. I mean, someday, obviously, but I don't think he's retiring. I think he's going to keep playing.
Not anytime soon.
Going the Carson Palmer route, that's also possible. It'd be tough. The team that went 11-5 with the Rivers. Oh, yeah, they made the playoffs that year. That was the year they played the Bills and just lost a tough playoff game, I believe.
Right.
I don't know that they were reviewed as a real contender that year, though, were they? It all blends in.
I don't know. I don't think that. I feel you there. Yeah.
That's fair, man. That's fair.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm thinking we gotta end the stream fairly soon because we do have to record our predictions tonight because holiday plans say we can't do it the next few nights. We usually do Tuesday nights. Well, we will be busy Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, and then tomorrow I'm out. So we're gonna have to do that tonight, which means we need to wrap it up here soon so we can get that done. And I'll have to do most of the editing tonight too. So
yeah, we'll go ahead and get it wrapped up. I do see the chat being lively and active, which we really appreciate.
I know.
It's always good.
This is a lot of fun. It's been a fun stream, man. It's been great.
Yeah, it's been a fun stream. I think this is our last stream before Christmas. So Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you all. Yeah. Whatever you're doing, whatever you believe in, hope you have a great time. Enjoy the holiday season. We'll be streaming again after Christmas. I don't know what exactly we're doing yet. Maybe you'll do the Saturday Texans game, you said. Maybe.
Possibly. Yes.
I would imagine we do something on Sunday like normal. I'm down to, I believe. I assume you are, but I guess we'll see.
Oh, I think Sunday.
Maybe not.
I think I'll be out of town next week. Yeah, I think that's when my trip starts.
Okay, so that means you're out Monday too, right?
We'll actually have to... How long is my freaking trip? Because we might actually have to work out picks and stuff, because I may...
Oh, boy.
It's like, yeah, I think I will be gone until... I'll be back Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. It might be a tricky week, we'll just say.
All right. We'll figure it out. Content more important than Christmas.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, hey, content is every week. Christmas is once a year. Nah, I'm kidding.
True.
Yeah, no, we'll be celebrating, busy with holiday plans, but we'll be back. I think we'll do something Saturday, it sounds like, or at least you will. We'll see what I do. I don't know. Obviously, I'll do the Panthers-Seahawks game and probably keep a very close eye on the Tampa game because that matters to us a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have all of our usual stuff out this week. Predictions on Wednesday, rankings tomorrow. Playoff picture video that we've been doing will probably come out sometime this week. I don't want to get that out on Christmas Day, but I might. We'll see. Depends. Probably gonna have to record it all tonight / early tomorrow, because tomorrow's quite busy. But yeah, gonna be a wild next 24 hours for me. I'll tell you that. Right. We'll get it done though.
You have fun. Yep.
All right, well, thank you all for watching tonight. It's been a lot of fun. We really appreciate it. Great, fun game to watch. Sorry for the Colts. Good for the Niners. Yeah, appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's completely free to do so. We'd appreciate it if you would. We're trying very hard to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. It's going to be close. We hope we can get there. We will see. But that'll do it for the stream. Merry Christmas to everybody, because we will not be live again until then, so we're saying it now. Happy holidays to you all. Hope you have a great week. We will see you all next time. Thank you all so much. Daniel?
Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, even though we'll have a stream before the year ends, surely. But yeah, just stay safe. Enjoy your families, especially since the NFL games are pretty bad. But but no, thank you all so much for the community you've built, or you've built. Really, it's you guys and everything like that. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, this is so much more fun than back when we, didn't have anyone here, or sometimes would have maybe one person. It's a lot more fun these days. Like, this is really fun to do. No matter where it goes, like, this is enjoyable. So, football for fun. We're doing it for fun. So, there you go. Yeah. Alrighty. On that note, we'll sign off. Everybody have a great night, great week, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. See you all next time.
Yep. Peace.